So Far Gone's a classic.
So Far Gone. Yeah.
Put Drake on the map.
Yeah.
I remember talking to him the day before that joint, 2 days before that joint came out, like, and he was hot, like he was on fire. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he had a little bit of like, he don't know how it's gonna go. I'm like, this shit gonna go crazy. Watch this. And nothing was the same. No pun intended.
So nothing was the same. I like that. Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
Wave God. You already know.
He's back.
Fluid dynamics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's on constant movement.
You already know. And of course, my name is Kazim Famiwide. You can call me Kaz. And this is a Wave original presented by FanDuel. Rudy, Melo. Yes. I've been wanting this episode to happen for a long ass time.
For sure.
I'm so glad we're finally doing the Melo. Do the honors, brother.
Let me do my intro, man. Listen, man, some artists chase moments, some artists create them. And then you got the ones who stay true to who they are and let the rest catch up. Our guest today been standing on that from day one. He once said, I write poems, I watch WWE, I collect kicks. I'm sensitive, okay, and leave me the fuck alone. That balance, that honesty, that's what always set the music apart. And now when everything is a lot, it feels like everything came together. The growth, the perspective, the ownership. Wale is in the building.
Yeah.
Welcome to the hood.
Welcome, my brother.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Man, this is a special one for me, man. This is like my best friend on the entire planet right here, bro. And he watches damn near every episode of 7 p.m. bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been giving them notes.
Yeah, keeping the notes. But yo, like we do every episode, man. Like we do with this segment called the Connect, right? And this is a very special connect because there's lots of DMV, Baltimore, that area happening right here. We usually ask the guest what their first initial connection was with Melo. First time they met, first time they watched them, first time whatever. So I gotta ask you.
I feel like I seen him play in high school.
Yeah.
I feel like it was, I don't even remember no more.
Rudy though.
I don't remember. I know y'all for so long. Maybe I might have been. It might have been. It might have been a rookie season or something.
Might have been.
I think a rookie season because I mean, the elite basketball dudes back home, they all hang with each other. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so, they all played against each other, and I wasn't no elite basketball dude. My cousin was, so I would see and hear before. You know what I'm saying. So it's probably early on.
I mean, both of y'all being from the DMV, Baltimore area, do y'all remember y'all first introduction to Wale, like as an artist?
I had actually my man, Peace Stew.
Peace Stew,
right?
shout out Peace Stew.
Like that's when he started introducing me to Wale and started telling me about what he was doing back home. Right? You know what I mean? So it's like, oh shit, we got somebody that's back home. Lock into him, check him out. So he always stayed on me about like Wale back then. All the way back then.
You know, it's weird though, like the blogger guys, like most of them came in through the blogs. Like I was like right there at the cusp of like word of mouth streets, like doing shows in the hood, like all of that. And then the blogger happened. So a lot of people found that's local, they knew of me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching those local videos you performing at like stores and like backyards and the go-go band and you know what I'm saying. I think the first connection I saw was with was it Mark Ronson, I want to say. You know what I mean? Like that's how far back it goes. And then it just sort of like snowballed from there. But since I got all three of y'all here, and I'm the only non-DMV Baltimore person who routinely gets messed up and gets fried in the comments for calling Baltimore part of the DMV type of shit. Can y'all explain to me
Baltimore is Baltimore. Like,
okay.
They their own thing.
Okay.
Those are our first cousins though. Like, we like, you know, we together, but they their own thing. And they'll tell you that they not DMV.
Yeah.
This is Baltimore. They even fragment Baltimore. They were like Baltimore City, Baltimore County, all that.
Really?
But they Baltimore.
Nah, so is that true? What separates it? Is it just location, geography, specific?
Nah, just it is always Baltimore, DC. Like it's always been that for forever, and
they got great athletes.
Yeah,
they got great, but they do talk a certain way that I never I don't know when you cross a certain line, the enunciation of certain words.
Columbia. That's where it stopped. That's where it stopped and start. Columbia.
Yeah, but now they trying to merge the jurisdiction. You know what I mean? They trying to merge the county lines, and they pushing the county line into the city now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it ain't you don't know what the county is.
They moving people.
So that's all. I just think that Baltimore always got a way of thinking. Always had our way of thinking. DC always had their way of thinking. Very respected in a lot of areas from both parts, on both parts. Mm-hmm. But then I just think it just get out of hand after a while. You know what I mean? And everything becomes competition through sports.
A little rivalry.
You know,
it's a little sibling rivalry.
Absolutely.
It's like a sibling rivalry.
And it's very similar.
We never had a show like The Wire. We had people from DC be in The Wire. We didn't have our own version. We have the same stories. How come Baltimore get all the love, man?
Man, listen, I think my first, not my first interaction with Wale, but my first time actually paying really attention is the whole Nike boost thing. Yeah. I went to Connecticut, and a lot of New York people out there, so snow.
Saying they made it up. They're saying they made up Nike boots.
Got my Nike boots on, right? So I'm like, yo, it's Nike boots start here. I'm like, bro, listen to this song. That's when we claim y'all.
Yeah.
This is what we've been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean?
Nike boots been our thing though.
It's been our thing.
That whole area though. Yeah. You know what I mean? It ain't just
we started that.
Separate
Don't let
the two.
Anybody tell you differently.
Jim, I love Jim. You know what I'm saying? Jim,
Nike boots, New Balance. We heavy New Balance.
Yeah, heavy.
Right. You know what I mean? Like heavy.
Are you allowed to say that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, man. You said we. You see what I got on?
You said one of the faces.
You see what I got on, though. You know what I mean? I got us on.
Like Mike going here and be like, oh yeah,
they cool. They cool. You know?
Send me your shipments.
We ain't no competition with that, man. We good over here.
We
talking about cities, so areas. So
every time, man.
You know, heavy New Balance. Yeah. Baltimore was a Rockport town.
Yeah,
these was like Rockports.
Man, I got flamed at Nike
for some
NBA.
Rockports.
Boy, I was at NBA. The NBA, you had the meeting in the beginning of the season, like before the season as a rookie.
Yeah.
What was it like? Rookie transition.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to dress up. Like that's during the dress code era. So you know what I mean? I didn't really know how to dress up. Put a polo on, some khakis, Rockports. So they put me on the stage. Boy, if you don't take them damn grandpa's shoes off. I'm like, bruh, this is what we wear. What do you mean?
This is very unique. It's two very unique towns, man.
Yeah.
Two very unique cities. A lot of similarities, but a lot of differences at the same time. Which is why they put it all together, because it's a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences. You know what I mean? Baltimore is really the city of Maryland. Like,
I wish more
you
Maryland,
get what I'm saying?
I wish more Maryland guys like ourselves would have played at the University of Maryland though. St. Francis is one of the best teams in the nation. Like I wish they sent most of them kids to Maryland, man.
They stopped recruiting over there. They stopped recruiting over there.
You and KD, all y'all would have just been going to Maryland.
You know what's crazy? That was always one of our top schools.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was always from that. I know for me.
Oh, you considered it?
Yeah. It was just, again, when you look at the style of play, it was like, yo, I ain't going to play in the Princeton offense. Like, I don't want to play in the flex offense. Yeah. You know what I mean? At 18 years old, you don't want to play no flex offense.
You would have killed in it, though.
Huh?
The elbow?
Now what I know now.
Because the only person
back then.
Only person we had was franchise that stayed around for real.
Yeah.
Now we got Baba coming in now.
Baba coming in.
Warren did it. Warren Dixon.
They starting to get more... more players from the area. Like they need that.
They told me I play behind Nick Cantamelli. Shout out to Nick Cantamelli, but no, I wasn't.
It's like thanks but no thanks.
Yeah, I feel you. And it's UConn. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so Maryland was Maryland though. You know what I mean? That was ACC back then. It was
fresh off a
natty too.
Natty
so coming from
Steve
us,
Blake.
Think about how we coming from B-More. It's like we had Warren Dixon win the championship, right? And then now I come in the next year, we win it at Cuse, right? He got a chance. We talked about that. But like that's how this shit was supposed to go.
Nah,
it ain't happened that way.
If there was,
they ain't want us down there. They ain't want the Baltimore niggas down there anyway.
I'm telling you, because it's wild to think about it.
Even.
Nah,
I don't think at that time. Probably not.
Texas bound. All money.
I mean, speaking of DC, obviously, talk about great DC players. Earlier this season, a reporter asked KD about your album. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at that real quick if we got that clip.
DMV brother Wale just dropped his album. You guys have come a long way since he dragged you in the booth, as you said in that song.
I love that question.
What's it like for you to see him on his 8th album, and why are you a fan of his?
Man, I talked to Ralph the other day, and to see people in this industry, we're all in the entertainment business. I feel sports, music, movies, all of that stuff. So to see people still have that energy to just work on their craft every day, that's what Wale is. He's a craftsman. He likes to just get better at his skill, and that, like I always say, man, that's inspiring to me. So see another OG out here in the game, setting the tone. I'm just grateful to know him.
Man, you see that, obviously. Everything is a lot. Massive critical acclaim. As somebody who's seeing a lot of your rollouts, been around you for a lot of them, I could honestly say this is probably your best received work ever.
I appreciate it.
It's my personal favorite ever. You see something like that, you see just the response you've gotten from the album. I want to ask about the KD relationship and the other DMV hoopers, but just hearing just the positive feedback that not just from fans, but folks like KD, folks like, that you've come up with. How does that feel, seeing all that?
It's great to see. I love it. I mean, I'm grateful, I'm blessed, but you got to know deep down inside, I want more. It's been a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? And even when I was dropping stuff, I was still getting overlooked. So, there's some things that I want, and I'm striving for them. So I'm very, very grateful. Like, I thank God every day. But the critical acclaim, that's good, but there's some other things that I'm trying to get to as well.
Do you feel like you push the bar on yourself? Like you constantly push the bar?
Yeah. Like what Rudy was saying, like it's a lot more melodic. Like I'm doing a lot more with my vocals on this joint. And I got like more comfortable with like vocal production and like harmonizing and stuff that rappers don't really do for real. Like I'm doing a little bit like what Bone on Power and Problems, I'm doing a little bit what Bone Thugs do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like harmonizing like that. So that's not easy. So I push myself to that for sure.
You consider yourself a rapper still?
Yeah. I'm a rapper and I'm an artist. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm an artist. Like I rap. That's what I do. Right. But I do got some like the Lonely Darker with Shabuzi. I don't think that's a rap song. I don't think Blanco's technically a rap song. I wanted it to be released as like a folk song or something like that, but they don't really understand the vision sometimes. But yeah, definitely genre bending on it.
How much you fight that? Like people not, because you're a visionary to me. Like you're somebody who is you're very creative. You have a vision, and you want to see your vision coming to fruition. But when somebody don't see your vision and you still got to get this project across, how difficult is that?
It make you go crazy for real. Like there's some songs on there, John. Like I was not getting no sleep because I had to fix it. I don't like this beat no more, so I got to call somebody in London. It's like 4:30 in the morning in London, and I'm trying to explain stuff. And I fought though. Like people were like, "Yo, you tripping? Leave the song alone." I was like, "Nah, fix it." And I was right, but I fought.
Which song in particular?
City on Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Like you said, like you kind of changed styles. You're doing more melodic stuff. Like when did you assume control of your music? Like full control over it, because not too many people can say I can just go from this.
I think I always had it. Like my debut album, like when Mark Ronson was the executive producer, but I learned like a lot of what I learned like on my own, like being around different people, and I record by myself too. So like I've always had that. Like there's never really been pulling teeth on me releasing songs. I will say, Ross was like, who are all these niggas? Oh, Shine. He's like, because he didn't know who was kid. Like at the time, you know what I'm saying? He know who the Vito was and Dua Lipa. Like he didn't know. J Balvin, he didn't know. But they get it now.
Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it for a long time, but this is probably the album I've seen you like work the longest. Like it feels like every song's got a video to it.
I'm in the layup line, so I'm not even started right now. like watching us is round one. Like, we got more.
And you know, and you said it, man. Watching us is a chart topper. You know what I mean? Like, and you're always good for one. You always find you with an R&B artist, and it's like, boom, another classic record, another hit record. What makes what you do with R&B artists work so well every time you put something out?
I think I got an ear for it because like DC, like we were really an R&B city for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, soul city. Like during like Bilal and Music Soul Child and Jill, they probably have some of their biggest shows in DC. Erykah Badu. So you know, you grow up listening to 93.9, 95.5, 92.3. You're gonna have a deep affinity for R&B, like and a deep appreciation if whether you can sing or not. And I think that's how I listen to music, and like I can see if an artist is gonna be good or not. You know what I'm saying? But I go off how they sound though. I don't look at their numbers and all that. If I like it, we gon'.
What's your favorite song off the album, and is it different than what the fans see as their favorite? Like, cause you know the numbers.
I don't have a favorite, to be honest. And that's the thing about this album is like, if you ask 10 people, you're gonna get 10 different answers. I'm pretty sure. It's been like that. Like, there's not like a resounding, this is the one. Maybe I can probably know that after tour or during tour, but I can't tell right now.
Yeah.
If you had to compare your career to an NBA player career, who would it be?
My Rolodex is my encyclopedia.
I figure all your sports references are like flying through your head right now.
Probably like you and Jamal, probably. You and Jamal Crawford. Because everybody know what I do. They know what I do. But sometimes the chips fall how they fall in this industry thing. So, and plus I made every single record label like a lot of money.
Yeah,
you know, been successful everywhere I went.
Would you call yourself like Jamal Crawford and Carmelo are like players? Like if you played in the league, you're like, doing tough. Media might say something, other people might say shit, but players understand. Rappers feel the same way about you.
Yeah. The ones that I speak to.
Right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right. Turn $5 into $250 in bonus bets just for getting started. And when every possession matters in the playoffs, FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action. From player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up, FanDuel puts player research right at your fingertips so you can check stats, trends, and matchups all in one place and make your picks with confidence. It's everything you need all in one app, so don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/7PM to get started. FanDuel, play your game. 21 and over in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. 18 and over in D.C., Kentucky, and Wyoming. Bonus bets are now withdrawable and expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. Call 1-888-789-7777. Visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Call 800-327-5050 for Massachusetts. Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. For Louisiana, call 1-877-770-7867.
Y'all know by now, I'm a big advocate for mental health. I've seen what talking to somebody can actually do, but I know there are still people who've never tried therapy, and they're like, yo, what if I don't just vibe with the therapist? Or I don't have the energy to sit there and explain my whole life to a stranger right now, which is real, but also not exactly helping.
That's why something like Ruler actually makes it feel doable. Ruler makes it easier to find a licensed therapist who takes your insurance, and they show you personalized cost estimates up front, so you're not bracing for some wild surprise bill later.
With Ruler, you can sign up and get matched in about 5 minutes, and you can have your first appointment as soon as the next day. For a lot of people using their insurance, sessions end up costing around $15 on average with no hidden fees.
Ruler is more than just talk. 93% of people using Ruler report their symptoms improving because once it's easier to start, it's easy to actually stick with it.
So if you've been talking yourself out of getting help, let Ruler take some of those excuses off the table. So head to ruler.com, that's RULA.com, to find a therapist the easy way. One thing I value is consistency. With Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, you get reliable internet at one steady price for the next 5 years. No guessing, no surprises. You know exactly what you're paying and you know what you're getting. Strong, reliable internet you can count on. In a world where everything keeps changing, having one less thing to worry about matters. 5 years, one price, reliable internet. That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
Let's talk about each area of your career, man. You creeping up on that big 20-year mark as far as just being active, which is nuts. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna go through your different phases of your career, and I want to start with the blog era, the era that is romanticized now, especially with all the artists that have become massive since then and are still continuing to be successful. What did the blog era teach you about your career?
I mean, it taught me that I wasn't really internet like savvy, like I just was learning on the fly, and how instant like this whole music thing about to change, because music about to start being releasing like that. And just like the love when I first started like leaving DC for shows, like my first San Francisco show, I'm like, dang, all these people from San Francisco came, like they know me, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the blogger in a nutshell, for real. And I did so many shows with people that are now like super duper stars, like crazy. And it's funny to look back on. Like Big Sean opened for me before, Cole opened for me for a whole tour, Kendrick opened for me once, and these guys are like, whew, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of camaraderie back then, though.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like even for fans, like there's still sort of like that. They still sort of romanticize that era because they remember guys like Kendrick and Cole like opening for you. You know what I mean? Like to me, to a lot of people, like you were the first dude in the blog era who really like broke through, and like I could watch your video on MTV or I could watch a video on BET, and I was like, oh, I was just watching them on Hypebeast or whatever.
I wish I wasn't the first one.
You feel like a guinea pig sometimes, where it's like,
a lot of people was like, oh, that's what not to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I learned. I fought through it.
How long did that last?
What?
Like, to your point, oh, that's what not to do. Well, you know what I mean? Just because you were
I still go through it. I still be messing up. Like, I just have some more discernment now, though.
Is there like, you know, speaking of the blog era, the MMG era was sort of like weaved its way into it. You know what I mean? Like there was the era where you mentioned Kendrick, Cole, Sean, they all sort of like have these big, massive cosigns with the Yays and Jays and all that type of stuff. You and Ross obviously have an era, the MMG era. What did the MMG era teach you about yourself?
It was just, I mean, it made me more competitive, and I already came in competitive, but man, like it was chaotic for real. Like and we was on tours that ended in the middle of nowhere. We done public feuds with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But resilience though. Resilience.
Yeah. I feel like the MMG era was a lot of, you mentioned it, like turmoil, you know what I'm saying? Like there was great moments, obviously, Ambition comes out, you know what I'm saying? Lots of great work. But also, you know what I'm saying? Like even some fans would like see your earlier work and be like, oh, you don't, that doesn't fit with MMG. Like, why would you be wrong?
The way they framed it,
that
you would think that somebody was in there telling me what to rap. Like these songs, I come from a urban market. All my hits, local hits, are urban street records in DC. Like, how come I can't rap on no trap beats? Since when? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, I was always putting a whole lot of medicine in applesauce. Like all my trap songs, they was about stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Had double meanings and stuff. So I never understood that one for real.
Did you feel like your fans were trying to like put you in a box as far as like
for what they thought I was? Yeah. Okay, because I was Supreme. Yeah, I'm supposed to rap a certain way. That never made sense to me.
And your relationship with Ross, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been, I wouldn't say, it's never seemed like it was ever on bad terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always seemed like.
Good still, to this day.
To this day. What is it about being around a guy like Ross, especially around that time of your career, that shapes you to what you're doing now?
I just learned a lot about, like, wealth. He's so rich. I was just like, dog, you got money. Like, just I saw seeing all his cars. I'm just like, man, you can really have all this. To myself, I'm like, you can really have all this. Like, you work hard. Like, look what he built for himself. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like, when I went to Melo house. I'm just kidding. I ain't never been to his house.
Oh, damn. It's full of shit.
I do say that when I go there. Wow, this nigga is very rich. Goddamn. It's good to have you back, Rudy. Goddamn.
Just kidding, y'all.
But yo, this current era, man, like I said, I feel like everything is a lot of your most well-received work, and it's doing well commercially. But above all that, fans of you have always seen like you as the person and tied it with the music. You know what I mean? Like, you just seem like you're in a better space. You seem like you're a lot more sure of yourself and confident.
I'm asking.
How true is that to fans that have followed you throughout your entire career?
I mean, I don't think, bro. I'm more hyper aware, but it's also making me a little bit like cynical. Like I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And this is my first album by myself. A debut was with Mark, and the next 7 was with Ross. So this is my first one by myself. So like, I'm experiencing. I feel like a new artist in a lot of ways because I always had like something in between me and the label. Now it's just me and the label.
Does that make how people see this album even better? I
think some people that was caught up in the like, oh, you signed here, so I think some of that crowd is like, all right, now it sounds different, but this is what I was always capable of making this. You know what I'm saying? I was always telling these stories, always making stuff like this. This probably just been my more personal one.
Right.
But yeah.
And timing too. I think timing for people. I think we in a society now where we've been so kind of institutionalized to like one sound. Right. And I think being able to hear a different sound and coming from somebody who's been doing this for a long time now is almost like he get his opportunity to rise to the occasion and be the leader in that, or however way he want to lead in his way with his particular sound that we didn't appreciate those years.
Yeah, there's so much bad music out. So much bad shit,
man. So think about what you just said. There's so much bad music out there. And there's so much to consume. So now we want to go back to what?
Right.
Nostalgia. Now we go back to movies. We go back to TV shows from back in the day. And I'm sure right now you probably listen to the same albums over and over again. Shit from the 90s, shit from the 2000s. You listening to it right now. So to hear something refreshing from Wale today and giving us that same sound and same melodic, that melody that he always gave us, it's refreshing to us. And the flowers that he probably receiving right now because of that, it allows him to feel like a brand new artist. Yeah. Because he never felt this type of energy towards him before.
Hip hop, me and hip hop media don't got the greatest relationship. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is different. Like I'm seeing a lot of people with the U-turn a little bit, like coming back.
It's happening.
Yeah, but again, I'm wiser this time around, so it's like, got it.
Speaking of bad music, who else you listen to? That was a terrible segue.
Yo,
speaking of who you listen to? Who all you listen to? Because there's so much. You know it's bad music.
It is a lot.
Speaking of music,
it's interesting.
Speaking of music, this nigga is ass.
I haven't really dove into an album for real. Like I just like go to like on in the gym. I just put it on like all the new joints and just let it play. I haven't really went into anything lately. I haven't really.
What's the last album you dove into and like, I really want to hear this project? Be it rap, be it R&B, be it whatever genre.
Probably Leon Folks EP. Because I know, we made a lot of songs with each other that just haven't came out. But I wanted to see what he was going to do, and I played that joint a lot. Yeah. It was a 6-song EP, yeah.
I feel like, there's a lot of conversation about like, not hip hop being in a bad place, but commercially, everyone's like, oh man, it's not the dominant genre.
It cannibalizes itself a little bit.
Okay. How so?
You know exactly how so.
I know. But
I
just want to hear you say it.
I don't want nothing to do, it cannibalizes itself.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I do hate when people say, man, nothing is fresh and nothing is because it came out already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but hip hop kind of like warped a lot of people's minds. Like was some of the things that transpired. Like it just warped people's minds, and it's got real territorial. Felt like wrestling fans with tribalism and all that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, it's do you think that benefited you though? Like as far as like Melo mentioning the timing of the album, you know what I mean?
I don't think so, because I think it was gonna be what it's gonna be. But even still, like my numbers ain't where I want them to be. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere. It might get there, but it's not where I want it to be. So it's like there's so much further to go.
Maybe not so much about numbers, but just as far as like people being willing to like have their ears open for you, get another chance, capacity to like absorb.
That's the timing. The timing. That's the timing thing.
Because you know how
this is actually my first time touring. Trey, how long since our last summer tour? We never did something? Oh, wow. Well, yeah. That's why the tickets is booming like that. I've been touring in the winter for 15 years. So.
Nostalgia, man.
Nah, this whole album a vibe, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
People also want to calm
whatever.
down, though. People want to, like, mellow out. You know what I mean? They don't want to.
I see what you did there.
We always, you know what I mean? No pun intended. we rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Everything we hearing is rowdy and shooting
chaotic,
and killing and run down and ops. Boom, boom.
I know I'm tired of hearing that shit.
We need balance, man. You need that, though.
I need that. Yeah, we need that too.
Yeah, nah, but you know, the older I get, I'm like, man, if I gotta hear another song about somebody shooting somebody, it ain't
some old niggas.
Sometimes, no, I just when they don't the offbeat thing, I just can't get with. But,
right.
Hey, you like it? I love it. The young
niggas,
I know, like that punching and then it's offbeat and it's like, what's the point of the beat if you keep going? I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I think people would just be like liking these rappers because they like them, not even because of the music.
Well, the persona. Also, right? The aura that's around.
Yeah, the persona. Yes. Yeah.
But you also a student of the art.
Yeah.
So
and that's why it kind of irks me. I'm like, yo, if we're not gonna be on beat, we're not singers for real. If we're not gonna be on beat, then what's the point?
You're not poetic neither. So it's not really saying nothing.
Yeah, at least be on beat.
All right.
But whatever. You sound like an unk now.
I mean,
we don't need to be on beat.
You are
There's numbers out there. You know what I mean?
Like, okay. Well,
but
that's why Reasonable Doubt is still evergreen, because like that man, I didn't understand Reasonable Doubt till I was like, I didn't know how crazy that junk was. Yeah.
Had a little dough in your pocket.
Yeah.
I've always said history is gonna be kind of Wale, because at the end of the day, like lyrics gotta matter. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying and how you're putting them together has to matter. And just like pound for pound, once you see and line up all of the great lyricists up there, like fans have had every reason to stop fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, you know what I'm saying? Fallouts, all that type of shit. The fact is, at the end of the day, like once the music is out, it's undeniable. So it's really interesting to kind of see like that turnaround, like as far as like people coming around and just being like, this album's fucking incredible.
It's a Grammy voting time, so that's what I'm saying. Grammys changed nigga lives, man.
I think all the artists have their time too. This was my perspective. All the artists now, especially like older artists and the vets of the game, have their time to showcase their skill set and talent right now. Like I think everybody is getting that opportunity. And it's about what you do when you get your time to go out there and showcase your skill set and your talent. Right? This is his moment, right? Cole got his moment. Like everybody who's coming out now is having a moment where you can listen to everybody if you want to.
Yeah.
It's not like 5 albums coming out at the same time, competition, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
It ain't even about that.
That's why I'm trying to stay foot on next though. Like even the joint, I sent it to you before I released it, the Manny Wells joint.
Yep.
And that joint going crazy now, and it's like now I'm thinking about my next move. Okay,
Damn, I ain't get that.
Nah, it's out now. There's Manny Wells.
I ain't get it early though.
Yeah, well, say.
You out west, bro. You gotta come back. You gotta come back to the town.
I was about to say, you gotta come. It's your first time back in the couch in the whole season. So
you got a different couch over there.
Amazon had you in Alcatraz, bro. Amazon and NBA TV.
Who y'all got for the finals.
For the final. Oh, we just had that talk. Yeah.
I'm about to ask you that.
Y'all go first.
Rudy had what? Nuggets Celtics.
You the guest.
Nuggets
Celtics, man.
I had Knicks Spurs. Melo got Knicks Thunder. Who you got?
Knicks Spurs would be interesting.
It would be. Running back from the NBA Cup.
The Garden in the finals.
Ooh.
Crazy. Jalen Brunson jacking.
It's ethical jacking.
I'm playing. Ethical buckets. That's a joke. You can jack all you want, man. Paul. OKC probably, and maybe the Celtics. OKC and Celtics.
I was about to say I could live with anybody but Boston, son. I don't want to see. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want it. Y'all too arrogant.
I don't want to see it.
It's a gap year. We're taking the year off. Nah, son, you in there?
Oh, Boston.
I need somebody chaotic. I need somebody chaotic in the final. I want to see Ant-Man in the final. I want somebody. I want somebody crazy.
Like just a new challenger.
Yeah, somebody.
Wemby is chaotic.
Wemby is chaotic.
He's a little psycho. Like the more you look at him, he's like, oh, he's like one of them ones. Yeah, like he's not trying to adapt nobody.
You want to see him.
He's not trying to pick nobody off the ground on everything. He just look like nah.
You want to see him in the Garden for the finals. The finals about moments though.
Yeah, man. I think that'd be so great for New York to be back in the finals, bro.
Speaking of Ant, man, you known for, a couple summers ago, we was wearing the AEs, like you was wearing them. You was wearing them, and also now, you got a chance with GT Cut, and you saw AJ, you had him wear them first. Like, how does that feel, like, to go from wearing somebody else's shoe to having
rainbow face?
Shout out AJ.
I hope you get him, man. But, yeah, it's good. I don't want to sound like I'm not grateful, but I would like to do some more. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was one thing, and it went over very well. But I'm a sneaker free agent right now. So
okay. Don't want to mess.
New Balance.
No bags up.
Nah, balance. Okay. Melo knows some people.
I'm listening to him. I'm He mumbling this shit over here. I hear him.
Jordan brand. Reggie, all y'all, man, just call me. Makes sense, man.
Me too, man. My kid's getting big, man. Shit, they feet big as hell.
You got a lot of sneakers, Rudy. Stop. Pass some shits down. Stop.
I probably got, both of y'all.
You know what I mean? Pass some shits down.
It ain't about what I got. I'm trying to get.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's talking about trying to get. You know what I mean?
I get that notion.
Listen,
but you also got shit is returning. So shit that you had back then is starting to come out right now.
Shoes break down, man. They don't make them like used to. We need to refresh them. We need to refresh.
If let me ask you this. If the Wizards get the number 1 pick, who you taking?
Rainbow face. AJ DeMonster. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm scared, man. Respect to Shorty. I'm scared of Peterson. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know.
It's just weird.
I don't know.
The combo surrounding him is weird.
Like whatever. I mean, I'm sure there was an issue. There was something, but I don't know, man. We've been through enough in DC, bro. Like we can't be AJ our bust.
That's another thing.
Who would y'all get if y'all was the GM?
If I was a Wizard, I think AJ fits in perfectly. Yeah. Trae Young, AD.
You got a lot of.
AD's not gonna suit up.
He ain't suiting up. Yeah.
You don't think so?
I know Rich Paul. He ain't suiting up for no Wizard.
AD locked in.
Didn't he just say yesterday? He was like, man, he alluded. I don't know.
What he want to do?
He did allude to sort of like.
I feel like get him somewhere that's ready to win now.
Stop.
And let us get some other side.
This is the other side of the DC DMV shit. No. Let the man rock out.
What you mean? He don't even want to come.
He want to play. He
don't want to play for us.
He do with Trae Young. He do want to play with Trae Young.
Okay.
Trae Young.
I know what you know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm in it right now.
Shout out to Rich Paul, Clutch, man. I don't know nothing.
What he want to do and what he got to do is 2 different things.
I would like some picks, man.
Some picks for AD?
Yeah, man. Like let him go.
So let me ask you another question.
You can go to the Garden.
Let me ask you a different question.
Yeah.
What you want for AD?
To win.
No. What you want in return for AD?
Some picks.
Just say, hypothetically,
like a couple.
They gonna get 80 out of the
couple
DC.
first round picks.
Okay.
Like
to win.
I don't know, but
they ain't giving up first round picks this year, not in this draft.
Nah, but like
they don't give it a chance this year though.
Yeah, just some picks. Let him go where he vibe.
I don't know. I think that
let him pick where he want to go, man.
I think it all depends.
Yeah.
I think it truly depends on who they get, where those ping pong balls land. If they get the number one pick,
I hope we get the
I think AD has to change
Magnet in it.
The number one pick with AJ Allen saw AD.
I don't know nothing about that.
I want the Maverick ball.
Trey Young, AJ Dybantsa,
Trey
Allen
Johnson.
Sarr, and AD. That's a 4 in the East.
And on the
Trey
George,
Johnson.
One kid with the hair. What's his name?
But somebody's
Keyshawn
gonna have to go.
George.
Somebody's gonna have to go.
Koulibaly got to go.
Yeah.
But he's defense though.
No, I like
Yeah,
it.
I'll
I'm
get some
saying,
value.
so you gonna keep him or you gonna keep Keyshawn Johnson?
I'll get some value out there for sure.
Keyshawn Johnson, the commentator.
Keontae.
Keontae. Sports head right here.
Can't get no passes.
accountable. Keontae, like,
Yeah, but I don't know.
you can't keep him and Koulibaly.
Yeah.
How long you been
If
in?
you get
How long
AJ.
you-
And then Trey Johnson off the bench. Yeah.
And Bub, you got Bub still over there,
So
Carrington.
you can go over there and play with his man Wemby. Give us some picks. All I want is picks. I just keep saying, okay.
How long you been a Wizards fan, though?
OKC's picks for all the years to come. I'm like, can we do that?
How long you been a Wizards fan?
Since I was a Bullets fan.
Ooh.
All your life.
Nah, yeah, for the most part, it wasn't much to cheer for. So
Yeah.
everybody in DC got their other teams like that they like in basketball.
Yeah.
It don't budge in football though. It's straight Redskins. That's it.
Yeah. You was on tour with Hove when the whole Deshaun Stevenson thing happened. How was that? What was that like?
I'm like, when did you record this? When not just with you, like, it sounded like you just made it like when I went to the bathroom or something. Like, quick.
Ask my nigga LeBron. Too big, ain't gotta respond.
man. I remember the
that
party.
tour was amazing though. That was
I remember the party in DC.
Okay.
When they played it in the jump. Dang,
When
DC
the
Club
first party
Life,
that they
DC
when they
Club
dropped
Life
it.
used to be one of one, man. We didn't
They
know
dropped
what
that bitch in the club.
It
It was crazy.
Why he was in there?
Oh, when Hove was in there?
But Deshaun was in
Why
there.
Deshaun was in there?
He was
How
mad.
Deshaun look?
Man, you know. You don't want to hear that. That's the, you know what I mean? That's word. Like, he coming at me for
Like,
like,
we need to do a 30 for 30 on that joint. Like,
Something.
we need to deep dive on exactly what happened.
The internet short. Just I'd
a lot
rather
of shit
hear it.
happen.
My
But
chest
that's,
would be
that's for
hurting if
another day. That's for
My
another
chest
day.
would be hurting if I in the club and I hear Jay-Z talk
There's
about
also Jay-Z, son. There's a small party that's like, hey, Jay-Z talking about
But the way it dropped,
That was kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
you in the club, you popping bottles on. You
blow
probably got your shirt off. You probably, you know what I mean? You got a bottle on your hand, and then they drop the
What y'all
whole.
don't understand, it was within a 7-game series.
I
too.
remember.
So it was
Yeah.
like, let me
Oh,
watch this
recorded
game.
that on his phone, man.
Yeah, nah. Boy, for real.
Yeah.
On his phone.
God damn.
How close were you, speaking of Hov, on the Ye side, like how close were you with Ye designing the Wizards uniform?
Well, Ye designing the Wizards uniform.
Like redesigning the Wizards uniform.
When?
They say how you was
gonna
close.
do that?
You was
That
close to
happened?
getting Ye.
No, I wanted it to happen.
wanted it to
I
happen.
wanted it to happen because Jay had all the cool fashion connects, and I was like, "Yo, can we make our shit cool in DC?"
Did it come any? Did it get to any point where?
I'm glad that didn't happen. Fucks with Ye a little bit, but I'm glad that didn't happen.
At that time, though.
Yeah,
At that point in time.
I wanted Jay to buy Iceberg. I had a lot of ideas back then, man. I used to be a dreamer, man.
Iceberg, one of my favorite brands, bro.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Iceberg.
Yeah. Iceberg
Still to
Coochie
this
was
day.
something special.
Yo, this past week we saw you up at the WNBA draft. Lots of DMV love at the top of that draft as well. With AZ, Kiki Rice. We spoke about it earlier, but in your opinion, what makes the DMV such a special hub for ball players?
Greatest corner basketball in the sports in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It is. I think there's a thing in everybody in that area that always got a chip on their shoulder. Like we all got a chip on our shoulder. Like I think Stephon Diggs got a chip on the shoulder. KD, me, Ari Lennox. Like it's something about that area that I think we enter the mainstream world with a chip on our shoulder. Like y'all don't even know. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's something that translates well in sports and in art.
Y'all all have the same sort of like attitude too.
Yeah, I bet. Like, yeah, I bet. I can't do this. Watch.
Yeah. That's wild, man.
If you're still drinking energy drinks or using nicotine just to feel awake, you gotta try Whip. It's a tiny caffeine pouch with no nicotine, no sugar, no calories, so you get the boost without all the extras you don't need.
They got a bunch of flavors to choose from. New fruit punch, blue raspberry, mint, orange citrus, sour cherry, and strawberry kiwi. Athletes, hard workers, students, everyone's switching over to Whip for a reason.
It tastes incredible and is cheaper per serving than what you're probably grabbing now. It has natural caffeine and B vitamins, helping keep your energy up and your mind sharp so you can really lock in.
Whip is the best reviewed energy pouch on Amazon. It's an Amazon's Choice product, and it comes in 100 milligrams and 200 milligram options. So whether you're gearing up for a long shift, class, or a late night hoop session, it's basically your coffee or energy drink in a tiny pouch.
If you're grinding all day or staying up late, Whip keeps you awake and focused without throwing off your whole routine. Go to whip.com and use our code Brooklyn15 for 15% off your order. That's whip.com with code Brooklyn15. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is powered by Whip. Support for today's episode comes from Square, the business platform that helps sellers become neighborhood favorites.
Whether you're gearing up for a busy season or just trying to keep up with everyday demand, Square keeps your business running smoothly, from payments and POS to online orders, inventory, staff, and more, all in one place so you can focus on your customers, not your to-do list.
If you're running a restaurant, retail shop, pop-up, or even selling on the go, you know how important it is to have tools that just work. Square makes it simple to take payments anywhere, manage your team, track inventory in real time, and stay organized without juggling a bunch of different systems.
After tape days, we usually grab pizza from our local spot here in Red Hook, and Square makes it seamless. Easy checkout, no paper receipt, premium service. Square offers simple, transparent pricing with flexible plans that grow with your business. No hidden fees, locked-in contracts, upcharges for premium cards, empty promises, or surprise costs.
Square helps you run your business more smoothly, bringing payments, operations, and insights together in one place so you're ready for whatever is next. Right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/7pm. That's square.com/go/7pm. Get started with Square and build a setup that works the way you do. Did you know Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers? They have all your plants your yard or your home needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, house plants, all grown with care and guaranteed to arrive healthy.
It's like your local nursery, but anywhere you live, with more plants than you'll find anywhere else. Whatever you're looking for, Fast Growing Trees helps you find options that actually work for your climate, space, and lifestyle. Fast Growing Trees makes it easy to get your dream yard. Just click, order, grow, and get healthy. Thriving plants delivered to your door.
Their Live and Thrive guarantee promises that your plants arrive happy and healthy. No green thumb required, just quality plants you can actually count on. Plus, get ongoing support from trained plant experts who can help you plan your landscape, choose the right plants, and learn how to care for them every step of the way. Going to nurseries can be a hassle, and hiring landscapers adds up quickly. Fast Growing Trees made it simple and way more affordable for me. Plus, everything comes back a guarantee and expert support so you feel confident ordering.
Right now, they have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants, and listeners to our show gets 20% off their first purchase when using the code 7PM at checkout.
That's an additional 20% off better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code 7PM at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com, code 7PM. Now that's the perfect time to plant. Let's grow together. Use 7PM to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions, you know how they do. They always apply.
Yo, we got to run through this because we've been doing these brackets for the past several episodes, and they have been going crazy in the comments. So for this special edition of On the Hook, we're going through some DatPiff era classics.
Damn.
All right? There's some legendary tapes.
I was just listening
to
DatPiff,
you know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna break it down as fast as we can because I gotta do it soon. But let's get right to it. All right. So number 1 seed, we got No Ceilings. Number 2, So Far Gone. Number 3, Rich Forever. Number 4, Mixtape About Nothing. Number 5, Cushion Orange Juice. Number 6, Dream Chasers 2. Number 7, Friday Night Lights. Number 8, Long.Live.ASAP. All right, so we all got to get into it. First seed, No Ceilings. 8th seed, Long.Live.ASAP. I got to be honest. There's maybe like 2 or 3 songs I like on Long.Live.ASAP. You know what I mean? The rest of it, I'm good.
It's a vibe.
Damn,
it's a vibe.
It's a good. I mean, you know, Purple Swag was fire.
You know what I mean? It's a vibe.
There's a couple records on there, but No Ceilings.
It's Paris.
I'm really not
Hotel Cost.
I really haven't listened to most of these joints.
Really? You haven't listened to No Ceilings?
I don't. It's weird, but like I listen to like my peers. I listen to like one time just to get a vibe of it, and then. So I don't know, but I Purple Swag was on Long.
Purple Swag, yeah.
No Ceilings was crazy.
That was crazy.
No Ceilings.
That was a legendary video.
I take No Ceilings on
Yeah,
it.
No Ceilings. I mean, come on, son. What was the Swag Surf on there?
Yeah. I got this going. This Bugatti.
You're talking about Weezy and his.
This is
that's,
prime.
That's That run is untouched.
Crazy.
That
Bro.
run is untouched.
He was like. It was just the whole, everybody wanted the whole, like, when I got my Wayne feature, like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, man, changed my life.
Man.
That Long.Live.ASAP was a super dope.
Yeah, it was.
It was innovative.
It's Paris. It's like Paris hotel costs and shit. You know what I mean?
It was
eating, you know, lobster spaghetti and all that.
Who produced that?
Who produced what?
It was like a cross genre kind of like producer.
On ASAP Jump?
Yeah, it was
Clams Casino.
Clams Casino.
Clams Casino did a lot of stuff back
That's
then.
a deep pull. I forgot.
Well, yeah.
All right,
No
so-
Ceilings is
Headed to the
number one
Final
up there
Four.
for a reason.
1 seed for a reason. Tough, but you know what I mean? Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Battle of the Light Skins. Number 2, So Far Gone. Number 7, Friday Night Lights.
So Far Gone.
I mean, So Far Gone's a classic.
So
to me,
Far Gone.
yeah.
Put Drake on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billboard
I remember
hits.
talking to him the day before that joint, 2 days before that joint came out, like, and he was hot, like he was on fire. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he had a little bit of like, he don't know how it's gonna go. I'm like, this shit gonna go crazy. Watch this, and nothing was the same. No pun intended.
So what you did.
No, it wasn't saying. I like that. I see that.
So what you did there. And I love Friday Night Lights too. That's one of my favorite Cole projects as well. You know what I'm saying? Very basketball heavy, but yeah, I mean, No Ceilings number 1 for a reason. So Far Gone's number 2 for a reason. Those are classic mixtapes. Now this is gonna be a tough one. All right, your former MMG mates. You know what I'm saying? You got number 3, Rich Forever. Number 6, Dream Chasers 2. I'll go on record and say Rich Forever is my favorite.
That's the one that
Rich Forever
BMF won first, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rich Forever.
Yeah.
MC Hammer, BMF. Yeah. John was on there too. Yeah.
Man, first time I heard BMF on that record. I mean, just that whole mixtape, it was just loaded, like all original records too. Like
Crazy.
I don't think it was a ton of like
crazy.
just Jacket for Beats freestyles and not like that. Might as well have been an album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I think I heard something like that, like it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And something happened. I don't
had
know.
to be.
That was a great one.
That's why I give it the nod over Dream
Stay
Chasers.
Scheming too, right?
Stay Scheming was on there. That was? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's the first time I was on
That was an album though.
It was.
We can still call it. We can call it.
Yeah, that was
an
an
album.
That's my favorite Ross project for sure. And Dream Chasers, you know what I'm saying? As dope as that is, there was some hit records on there
that
too.
was good.
But you
Great
know,
tape. Great tape.
more original music on Rich Forever. I'm giving Rich Forever the nod, son. What you think, Rudy? You thinking?
I'm going Rich Forever
Okay.
for sure.
All right, bet. 4 seed, the mixtape About Nothing versus Kush and Orange. This is a tough 4 or 5 matchup. I ain't gonna hold you.
4 or 5 is always supposed to be
4 or
tough.
5 is always
Right.
tough. You know what I'm saying? Kush and Orange Juice, legendary mixtape
So
About
you talking
Nothing.
about mixtape, not more about nothing, right? The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about more, but talk about mixtape About Nothing, not more about nothing. What's your favorite between the two, by the way? Mixtape About Nothing.
I got way better, like from 1 to 2. But when I listen to 1, I don't really listen to my music either, though, because it's a little weird. But sometimes I go to my old stuff just to see what I could have done better. I'm psycho like that. But more About Nothing over the Mixtape About Nothing. But I do like the beats on Mixtape About Nothing better because they all came from the go-go jazz kind of vibe.
Yeah. But these are the reason why it's here. These are DatPiff Classics. You know what I'm saying? These are the mixtapes that shut down that app. Rest in peace to DatPiff. But man, Kush and Orange Juice, another fire mixtape. I mean,
Yeah, Cardo, like that's how I discovered Cardo.
Yeah.
That's a classic
Two
joint
classics.
right there.
But you know what? We're playing favoritism today, so sorry, Wiz.
We love you, Wiz.
Mixtape about
Taylor
nothing.
Gang, man. We love y'all.
Shout out to Taylor Gang as always. Final four: No Ceilings versus the Mixtape About Nothing. You gonna get? You gonna take
Hey,
it
Wayne, you don't. It's all original songs on me.
I'm about to say, please, you know what I'm saying? The floor is yours, man. Please.
Nah, Tunchi, he ain't mad at the upset. He ain't mad at it. Tunchi be all right, man. He got 30 of them.
Yeah.
He got the squad up and all that.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
That boy
Medications.
He had a album a week, boy, back then.
Yeah.
Dropping.
So I can't really give no ceilings at it. But,
All right,
you know.
I'm taking Mixtape About Nothing. What you guys thinking? No Ceilings?
He's
Mixtape
a
About
guest, bro.
What you mean?
Hey,
Mixtape About Nothing's in the finals.
I've heard horrible things about myself in front of myself. So like, in front of, my feelings would not be hurt.
We'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
We'll be honest with you.
All right.
I just think No Ceilings is just, again, look at it. Was
Listen, I made it to the
what
championship.
That
I made it to
shit
I made it to the national championship, and it's
You're in the
fine.
Final Four?
Those Ceilings was so good.
I'm okay with the free stuff they gave me to
You're
make
in
it to
the
the
Final
championship. We know we're not beating Duke, man.
We take
Duke lost in the Final Four too, man. You know what I mean?
So where we go? We go No Ceilings. We go Mixtape About Nothing. Where we go?
Mixtape About Nothing.
Mixtape About
Twice.
Nothing is in the chip, baby. Let's go for it. And last but certainly not least, we got So Far Gone versus Rich Forever. This is a tough matchup right here, man. Boy, oh boy.
So Far Gone is deemed a classic album.
Yes.
So that just automatically puts that in the championship.
It is.
And it
in the
made
classic.
Drake too.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Put him on the map.
Yeah, it's
It
He was
is.
out there for a little bit, but that was
But the impact BMF had changed Raw's career too.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And Stay Scheming.
Mm-hmm.
Or was that Albert and no? Are they both on the same thing?
I mean-
am I getting confused?
Let me make sure. You talk about
He was on
BMF,
BMF, huh?
and
Nah,
Which
who
one
me?
was, yeah, which one
That
was
was he was on that joint.
You know what?
Styles P was on BMF.
you over here acting
Nah,
like
I
you can't
wasn't-
just.
I wasn't on. I don't
look
think I was
shit
on that
up.
album. I ain't
Nah,
signed
you
with him
was
yet.
for sure.
On Rich Forever.
Stay
Yeah, Stay
Scheming.
Scheming was on there. Okay. All right. Let's see what else he got. Damn,
Was it
hold on.
9-piece on there?
Triple
was
B
9-piece on there?
Dreams, Fire.
BMF and MC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
Let's see.
What's my shit on there?
I might be confusing it with another Raw too.
While y'all stay low.
No, that's on.
That was on there too.
All right, boom. We got.
What?
I think
You know
so.
what I mean?
Him,
No.
him and Wiz.
Yeah,
That's,
Stay Scheming's on there.
that's,
Mhm.
When he had the. When he had
Nah,
the
BMF
white,
and
the white
those
blazer
White
on the
Fur.
album.
It was on another
with the
one?
red,
It was
with the
on
red
another
tie.
Okay.
We talking about
So which one was on? So the biggest joint was Stay
the
Scheming.
biggest joint was Stay Scheming.
So I was I on this
You
one?
was right.
Was I on
Yeah,
this? What song was I on?
yeah. You was on Fuck 'Em with
Fuck
2
'Em.
Chains.
That's an underrated song right
I'm
there.
gonna tell you what you was on.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying, bro. And people be thinking I remember them from 5 years ago. I met you at Wendy's, like, bro, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I gotta say, So Far Gone, don't kill me, Ross.
Nah,
No,
I'm sorry.
because it sonically was a shift
Yeah.
in music, and that
Yeah.
jump was the biggest one of the time. So when you go back and listen to it, you just remember that, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good championship.
Although Ross joint is a great body of work,
It's a
the
good
Drake joint
championship.
was a
That-
like a spin-off of like what Ye was doing,
Yeah.
Cudi was doing, and also he was rapping his ass off, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He kind of cracked the code, like, and put himself on crazy, and like ushered in like a bunch of
A new
Drake
generation,
sounding,
too.
a bunch
Fact.
of people that sound like Drake.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact. I mean,
He kicked that door down, boy.
Yeah, he did.
Still
That lane.
benefited to
That-
his day. So all right, we got a championship round with no number one seeds. All right, we got So Far Gone versus the Mixtape About Nothing in the championship round of the DatPiff Classics.
We had a good trip, man. We had a good time. They gave us some free
He
stuff.
was in a battle. He was in a 4-1 battle with No Ceilings.
Yeah. We gave it all we had against Wayne. And
You got a great upset.
We had nothing left in the tank. You know, what's the come on man name? That Florida Atlantic when they got fired.
Dunk City.
George Mason made it far. We just like, all right, Tony Skins, y'all did y'all. You know what I'm saying? We get it if y'all can't go all the way.
George Mason.
We was just happy to be there.
That's real humility.
We made it.
there,
We
bro.
made it to the. But yeah. So Far Gone
Real humility.
did a lot for
crazy.
all of us.
And yeah, come on, it's DatPiff. Like that is mixtape that truly.
I threw some haymakers at you.
You did. You did.
No
You know what I'm
Ceilings
saying?
is the
You
one
did,
that
but
made
So Far Gone was
DatPiff. Like when you really think about DatPiff, No Ceiling was the one that.
But I remember like No
Put that
Ceilings was
motherfucker outta here.
like, but he was doing mixtapes way before, like all the Squad Up joints,
absolutely.
right? But what was it like? He just started naming them No Ceilings, right? Because there's like 5 of them, right?
No, he had dedication.
He had Squad Up.
like 5 dedications. I
Yeah.
want to say. Yeah, the drought.
He had 5 dedications?
Yeah, 5 dedications. I want to say
With
He had-
drama.
Yeah, three droughts. I think.
Then he had Squad Up 1 through
Squad
4,
Ups.
5 and shit.
What was dedication 3 was
Nigga
about?
Wayne was
Yeah, at that point in time,
He don't
like,
waste no studio time.
Hell
the
no.
work ethic that he was putting in at that time.
Yeah,
You don't
man.
see the sun.
Vampire, bro.
I gotta give it a So Far Gone, man. I gotta give it a So Far
Yeah,
Gone.
man. We made it to the big dance, man. We popping on campus. We good. Like they know our name. But now it's time to get ready to sell insurance.
Yes.
We did it, man. Maybe one of the guys end up in Turkey. But we happy we made it. We got memories for our kids. It was great. You know what I'm saying?
Got benefits.
We beat No Ceilings. We knocked those. Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah,
Listen,
now we
in
go-
20 years, you can do the reunion. Like,
Now we
yo,
go
this the
back-
team that beat No Ceilings in the
Yeah,
movie.
Central Connecticut State. Go back to campus now.
That's crazy.
We made it. Everybody, all our guys are leaving anyways. They think they're hot shit now. Getting in
They're all
the
50 year seniors and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Oh,
those
so you
already
like
out.
mid-major right now, you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you get everybody to come in first and get you right, and then you
Then they
Go get the bread.
off to Calipari now.
There you go.
we get you right. Yo, Cal, I know you got to get up out of here, man. You leaving us to go down there,
Gotta hit Vegas,
go
do
fuck with
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania and
What's
shit.
that? What's WrestleMania?
Yeah, I know, bro. It don't feel the same leaving without you, bro. Like you should be out there.
I'm gonna miss the camaraderie with our people and the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Are you gonna watch?
You gonna watch?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
VP,
saying?
little
You
VPN
know.
vibe Netflix.
VPN vibe.
No, I can't. I cannot figure. I can't figure out how
That's
to.
why he said
I can't-
VPN vibe.
I can't figure out how to like. I'm like, you mean I have to have a double ESPN to get
Basically.
it? I didn't get
Hold
it.
up, what?
I bought
Yeah, they
some
got
off
like
that joint
ESPN
and
Unlimited.
didn't do it for me.
The first 2 hours is free on ESPN.
I was just like,
and then you
VPN
gotta
me,
pay for
man.
it.
That's crazy.
So I'm saying you don't pay attention to the small writing, the fine writing underneath.
Nah,
That's why they want us to talk about, say all them disclaimers and shit, Kaz, on the ads and shit. You have to say all the disclaimers. But we'll let you get out of here to get over there to
Make
Vegas.
everybody feel bad that we're not having it.
I absolutely will, bro.
But who knows? Like, are we Wale Mania in Saudi Arabia?
You drive through Saudis? I'm good.
Maybe.
I'm good. Bring it back to the States, man. We'll think about it.
Like, if they do UK though, WrestleMania will be fine. But yeah,
They gotta bring it to Mexico.
I don't
or
know,
something.
man. The morale is a little off.
It is a little weird out there. I'm gonna bring a report back, see how it is out there.
Let's let me holler at me. Tell my fans I love them and the albums in stores.
They're streaming it up.
Black
man.
Wrestling League coming soon.
Thursday nights won't be the
WL is
same.
coming soon.
But yeah, man, Wale, obviously it's always good having you here. It's good. It's a long time coming. Happy that you finally made it to the couch.
Thanks, man.
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate it. I didn't think it was going to happen, man. I appreciate
we made it happen, bro. We're gonna make it happen again,
I'll
man.
be back
We got
soon too.
You got the tour going on right now.
Huh?
It's what? And Rudy, welcome back, man.
Hey, man.
It's good to have you back in the
I'm
couch,
back,
too,
baby.
brother.
Where
Yes, sir.
are you back from?
He was on his NBA sabbatical, man.
Got it.
I was on
NBA
sabbatical.
TV.
He with the ops.
Uh-oh.
Rudy with the ops.
Unpaid leave.
Uh-oh.
It's the only podcast that got all the major. If Monica was here, we'd have the big three. So
Oh, yeah.
Monica, ESPN.
They ain't ops.
When
though,
people
you
say
know
big
what I
three,
mean?
my
You know,
ops,
you know what? Let me clear that up. There's no ops.
Yes.
Brother. Like
Come on,
we
son.
we here for one thing.
You're a free
We here for
agent?
3 letters.
No, I'm 7
NBA.
p.m.
You understand?
7 p.m.
We here for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's no ops for me and you. You do your thing over there. We do our thing over there.
I don't own nothing,
On our
so-
air, we big y'all up. We support y'all. You know what I mean?
see Melo,
Just show
what's
us
up,
some
brother?
love back. That's all we ask.
So, huh?
No, not you, but just.
I mean, look.
They deep in this conversation. I'm trying to catch it. And it's
No, we had to get it. We had to get that off. We
Yeah,
ain't seen each
bro.
other in a long time, so we had to get that
Man,
off.
Just say you miss me then.
I
That's all
miss you,
gotta
brother. I
say.
miss you. I miss
Sorry.
you.
We
Now
all
it's
we
your
all
turn,
missed it
Kev.
here, Rudy.
Yeah,
Come
thank
on,
you.
son.
All
Come
right.
on, man. You know what it is.
Baltimore
too,
shit.
man.
You know what I mean?
We did all the Affinity Stones back
check in
soon.
and all that.
He ain't even checking the night. He was just gone.
Yeah,
From
he was
my,
gone,
like,
you know,
damn,
it's all
Rudy,
good, man.
I was like Sting. I
Support
was
him.
up there watching. I didn't say nothing.
We support him. Kaz, I usually take us home, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this your brother.
Yeah.
Take us home, man.
Come on, man. You know what it is. Of course, congratulations on the album. Everything is a lot out right now. And we all proud of you over here, man. You already know what it is. We go back decades.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You know,
every time you know what I'm saying, put an album out, it's always well received. But as your friend, it feels really good to see everybody sort of finally come around and to your genius and what you do with a pen and a pad, bro. So
thank you, man. And I appreciate y'all having me here.
Of course, brother.
And I know people are gonna be mad that I couldn't do every piece of media.
What's up, bro?
You've done every media but us. We was the last one.
Everybody say that, but you know,
everybody can't go.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
But I understand, bro. Yeah, I understand.
Everybody can't go. You know what I mean?
Go.
We give you a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
calm vibe.
It's different vibe.
I don't gotta be on my toes here.
Nah, you good. You
Because
good.
I ain't on mine. So
Yeah. Just show up.
Because I ain't no vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, a Wave Original presented by FanDuel. Subscribe to our YouTube page, hit the podcast channels, leave a like, leave a rating, leave a review, leave a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't give a damn. We love them all. For Rudy Gay,
that boy Rob Burgundy up there, man.
The Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony. My name is Kaz, and we'll catch y'all next time in the hook, people. I gotta go. I'm late. Peace.
Peace. Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? This is Kazim Famiwide. You can call me Kaz. And this is a Wave Original presented by FanDuel. Melo, this is a guest who, in some ways, always comes up when we have like a lot of our other guests on the show. So I'm finally glad we got him here. Let's talk about it.
Let me get this right for him, though.
Okay.
This is special that I get this right.
All right.
But we got a special one for y'all today. Somebody who's been behind a lot of moments, a lot of films, a lot of stories that really shaped the culture. His films have grossed over $1 billion with a B at the box office. Don't get that fucked up. That's when you're sitting at the big boy table. When you talk about black films, black love stories, and movies people actually show up for, this is one of the guys behind that. A real architect in this space. Will Pack in the building, and also happy early birthday. And welcome to the hook.
What's going on? What up, fellas?
Bro, it's good.
I appreciate y'all let me fall through.
Nah, you're supposed to be here.
I appreciate that, man. It's love. I ain't seen you since the F1.
Yes.
We was at a race together.
Incredible time.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've had many episodes over the years where like, you know, your films come up or like stories about working on your films from other actors come up. So it's really dope to finally have you.
Tell the truth about me. Let's just get to it. Do they say that I'm responsible for the success of most of these cats, or do they sit on this couch and lie?
So if I'm being honest,
yeah.
A lot of times we talk about the time that Melo got Kevin Hart fucked up before filming one.
You want to jump right there? You want to go there? Oh yeah. You want to try to kill me and ruin my career?
Also, guys sit on the couch and say, Will Packer
that goes without saying.
It's that nigga.
That goes without saying.
Basically, that's what they come on here and say.
Yeah.
I know you got your Tuscany shit all today.
Yeah.
So we got to switch shit up a little bit today.
I'm ready to go wherever you want to go, dog. Wherever you want to go.
Man, let's start with the Connect, man. The same way we start every single episode is a section we call the Connect.
Okay.
And a lot of times we love to hear stories about how you first met our, host Carmelo Anthony, man, and the first time y'all came together. We already got a little bit of that out the way, but Will, what do you remember about the first time you met Melo?
Yeah, hated him. Let's just get into it. Melo's an amazing human. Tried to fuck me up. I'm not sure if it's the first time we met, actually, because I think we met in LA on set of Think Like a Man.
Absolutely.
That's what it was. Mm-hmm. And, shot Think Like a Man. You remember that? Kev and Terrence J, Gab Union, whole amazing cast. And Lala was in it.
Yeah.
And so you came out, you was on set hanging. And I felt like we had, like just black man to black man. Like we was, good on some respect. Like, here doing your thing, the movie, like love. It wasn't love, because what happened was getting right to the story that you alluded to was when Kevin Hart, who, like, by the way, I don't claim to make anybody's career or talent. But I am there at the beginning of a lot of folks' kind of breakout moments. Mm-hmm. And so, Kev, super talented cat, he's a bad human. Kevin Hart is, let me just put it out there. I'm going to just get it, give a fuck. You already had him on the show. What y'all want me to do?
He said the same
Kiss his ass. I know he did. That's why I'm glad I'm coming after him. Okay, he's a little short, maniacal, evil person. But let me tell you why. I'm gonna give you the receipts. Okay,
Please, run it
now
back.
that I met, we got a good thing going, right? Kev, we shooting Ride Along.
Okay.
All right, Ride Along is the first like big movie for Kev as the star. We had done Thing Like a Man, which is great. It's an ensemble. This was like him and Cube. And clearly he's the comedic engine because Cube is a straight man. He's a consummate straight man.
For sure.
So, Kev, this is our movie. This is the biggest budget that we've had. This is our shot. Universal Pictures. Like, this is a big deal, right? Cat calls me into his trailer and is like, hey, brother, I need to get off next Friday. Next Friday? Why you got to get off next Friday? Well, I got a show I got to do. Okay, now listen, I work with, Chris Brown, Luda, T.I., Beyonce. Like I work with artists, stand-up comedians, people that have a day job where acting may not be their first thing.
Got you.
I'm used to working with schedule. Kev, got this show. All right, cool. We shooting in Atlanta, so I'm thinking, what you gotta like drive to Macon? You know what I'm saying? You gotta like go, Charlotte? Like, all right. Let me check the schedule, whatever. Check the schedule. Oh, we work the following Saturday. So him going to do a show Friday makes me a little nervous, but I'm like, all right, as long as you know we got to shoot Saturday, right? Where's your show? Where you got to go? New York. New York? What do you, like, no. I literally said, no, I'm in the trailer. I'm like, my guy, like, no, I'm the producer. Like, I have to, this is a big movie for us, man. A lot of eyes on it. Of course. No. Kev hits me, this is why he's evil. He hits me with the, brother, I wouldn't normally ask. Anybody that says that shit, do not trust them. Anybody that says, I wouldn't normally, nigga, shut the fuck up. Because whatever's about to come next, he goes, it's at MSG. It's my big show, my next special. Netflix is filming it, Madison Square Garden. MSG, what are we talking about? In the middle of the shoot? Like, you didn't think to bring this up? Right in that moment, I realized, he knew all along. But he knew the schedule wasn't going to allow. So he waited to the last minute to back me in a corner like, bro, what you want me to do, right? So, Kev, another reason he's evil, he goes, listen, tell you what, I will go up and come right back. Dude, that makes me nervous because we're shooting Saturday. It's a big scene. It's the only day I got that location is on that Saturday. Bro, fly with me. This is what he says, right? I'm going up, taking a jet. You, Tim Story, the director, okay? Another good guy, gullible, but a good dude, okay? He goes, y'all bring the wives. Okay. Heather and Vicky. My wife is Heather, his wife is Vicky. Bring the wives, right? So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? You take the PJ up to New York, see Kev do his show. I'm going to be there to make sure he gets back in time for us to shoot this major scene. I'm like, all right, dude, you get me in a bad spot, but I see what you're saying. Cool, let's do it. Let's go up. Go to New York. Show is amazing. It's great. We there. It's a great show. One of his best shows. I don't know if it was Laugh My Pain or the one after that, but one of his big shows, MSG show. Backstage, we there, go up, everybody laughing. I'm in the special. Like he gave us seats in the first 3 rows. This is important. Remember this, okay? So when they film the special, me and my wife are in there showing all our teeth. Like every tooth we had is we laughing our asses off. We're in the first 3 rows. So backstage after the show, right? We did it all good. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Show is over 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Let's get back on this jet because we know we got the next day. Backstage, we there. Everybody's back there. You know what I'm saying? All your people, all the big stars are there. I remember he's having a conversation with Jay-Z, and I needed to interrupt the conversation because it was kind of time to go. And I was like, what do I call Jay-Z? Because I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? So I was Mr. Carter, Mr. Z. I was awkward in that moment. I wouldn't, he was. Right. So I hear somebody, one of the chicks, it's like a bunch of, chicks and backstage, whatever. Y'all going to the after party? I hear that. And I hear one of Kev's guys like, hell yeah, we're going to after party. After party? What are we talking about? We about to get on this jet. Me, you, my wife, Tim's wife, and you. Your ass get this goddamn jet. After party. So I go over to Kev, immediately interrupt him and Jay-Z. Jay still, I just got my gold party invites because he's mad to this day because I jumped right in that conversation excuse me, Sean, you know what I'm saying? Reasonable Doubt killed it. You know what I'm saying? Blueprint 2, underrated. Listen, Kev, the fuck is this after party that I'm hearing people talk about because we got, oh man, it's this thing they say I gotta do before, they saying I gotta just do a walkthrough. Who the fuck is they? That's not Will Packer, Tim Story, or Kevin Hart, or Universal Pictures paying for them. Who is the they? Man, they saying I gotta walk through this party. bro, I gotta do it because I already said. All right, well then we need to go now. Like if that's the case, let's go so we can get there, do the party. Whatever, fine. Now I'm the dude backstage that's taking drinks out of people's hands because I'm like, yo, let's get to the party. Sorry, ma'am, excuse me. First of all, pull your skirt down. Give me this. Let's go get to the party, right? We go to the after party. This is all a very true story. We get there and it's popping, right? It's popping. And I'm nervous because I see Kev, he loose. He just turned up the guard. So his little ass started, the shoulders starting to move and shit. And I'm going, nigga, don't none of this look like what's in the scene the next day. So I'm going to let you live with my guy. And I go to him. He said, no, Pat, trust me. We're going to have one drink. We out of here. I know. I get it. Fine. No problem. Do it. Have the one drink. All right. Hey, man, it's time to go. Kev. To his credit, it's like, all right, everybody, let's get going. Let's do it. Right at that moment. And here's why your co-host ain't shit either. This is true Melo, King of New York. This is the day. Like, you don't even have to say the low. You say Matt and like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The DJ cuts the music. And all I hear is, oh shit, right? I don't know what all shit means, but I know it ain't got nothing to do with us because Kevin Hart, we about to get his check, right? I'm like, guys, come on, let's go. Oh shit. Then he dropped whatever the most banging song is at that time. And the club, it just parts like the Red Sea.
Yeah.
And I just see sparklers. Like it looks like fireworks. It's so many sparklers coming into our section. And all of a sudden, it's just a bunch of fucking 7-footers. Like all of a sudden, the average height went from human to Neanderthal. I'm looking like, who is these niggas? What the fuck is happening? Oh shit, the DJ. We got Melo in the house. Soon as he said this dude's name, everybody goes crazy. The sparklers come up. Kev sits down. He didn't eat like he was on his way out. He just sat down. He just gave up immediately. Melo comes in. All the spark. It was so many sparklers that everybody individually had their own bottle. Okay?
Right,
if you ever done a section, it's like, all right, we on the couch. We got a bottle, right? Nah, bro. We each had a bottle, right? Plus another one.
Yeah.
Melo comes in, goes right up to Kev. Hey, man, you did your thing tonight, little nigga. I'm proud of you. Hey, check this out. I know you think you ain't sneaking out the city. It's going down. You gonna die tonight. Cass, I have the biggest budget movie of my career, the star of said movie. The movie shoots tomorrow morning. It's about midnight at this point. The King of New York just said, you gonna die tonight. Nigga. The way my heart jumped in my throat, I said, it can't end like this. Like, this is the beginning of my career. I didn't have that many number ones at the time. So, I had just met Melo that one time on set, right?
Oh, shit.
We in the club. It's coming back to you now, ain't it? It's coming back. Listen.
I never heard you say that.
Brothers, yeah.
This is a version.
It hits different when it's on my side.
It does.
I now go up to my friend, Carmelo Anthony, who I have met that time on set, right?
Yeah.
Now, Melo is his height, and I'm my height, right? And we in the club. He done already said what he said to Kevin. I'm not trying to get his attention, right? So I'm, hey, Melo, Melo, hey, Will Packer, hey, remember LA, Lala, think like a man. Whatever I'm saying, I know he hear every other word. I know he just hear La, Will, think. Like, I know he is, and he looking at me like, who is this Nat? Who is this little nigga jumping? Like, where's security, right? So I get Melo's attention, right? Like, hey, man, listen, dog, I'm trying to, and he like looks at me for like half a second, then immediately turns back to shit he cares about, because he don't give a shit about what I'm saying. At that time, Kev's security goes, yo,
Oh man.
we got 30 minutes to get to Teterboro or the pilots clock out. Because the pilots can only work so long. We had the same pilots brought us down, going to bring us back up. So now I'm realizing that, my life is really over. Because the kid in New York don't give a shit, right? Kevin Hart don't give a fuck. I'm the only one. And in that moment, Kaz, I realized the evil genius of Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
The reason he said, hey, come with me.
Yeah.
Bring the wife was because when it went bad and we weren't there the next day, you think Universal was going to say, man, Kevin Hart let us down.
Yeah.
The producer of the damn movie is in the third row showing all his teeth, cheesing at the, it's my fault. It's my fault. I realized right then, it's like, Usual Suspects, Kaiser Soze, and you realize like the hook. I was like, oh shit. What saved my life? Kevin, in that moment, because I think you said to Kev, yo, who this nigga? Like, I don't think you really remember me. I really think you said, yo, who this nigga? I think he said that to Kev. And Kev, I think he said that. My memory is better than yours on that. You don't even know this all happened the way it went down. I feel like you're not in an authoritative position.
All this registers.
You're not the person to say what you said. I got to speak for you. I'm sorry.
You're right. I love it.
I think,
shit.
and Kev, to his credit, said, yo, I got this movie, man. That's the producer. Will Packer. Like, I think Kev, like, reluctantly, like, Melo, I would hang, but this nigga tripping. Like, all of a sudden, I was the wackest nigga in the club in that moment. And so, Melo goes, to your credit, Melo goes, all right, I'm going to let y'all do it tonight. But next time you in the city, because I feel like Kevin maybe because the city hadn't hung with him or something, next time you in the city is going down, right? Get your ass out of here. That's what he said to Kev. Nigga, I heard that. It was like, thank you, Jesus. It was like, oh my God, thank you. I grabbed everybody. I literally physically Kev, let's go. Security, manager, whoever. I'm grabbing people who weren't even with us. You too. Come on, let's go. We go. I had talked talked us into getting a police escort with the police who happened to be outside the club. I said, bro, tell me what you need. I'm taking care of you. Just get us to Teterboro.
Yeah.
We made it to Teterboro. I mean, we on two wheels. We like fast and furious getting to Teterboro. Took the fuck off just in time before the pilots clocked out. Kev gonna sit back and go, man, that was a good night, wasn't it? Nigga, I will kill you. That's literally what was on my mind. So that's the story. That's the true story.
I've been hearing about the story.
The story. Yes.
But I haven't heard it from his point of view yet. Like, I've read the inserts and I'm like, when you read it, it's like, oh shit. But when you actually hear this shit, it puts you right back into that time. And I remember they was about to leave and I caught them as they...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember the club or not. I just remember you, Kev, Sparklers, like, whatever, bruh. Yes, that's what went down. Yeah. My life is on the line, brother. We good now. This is my guy. Okay, you sound like Kev. Yeah. Nobody feel my pain. I almost lost it all in that moment.
Number one movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, movie drop, number one. We shot the scene, everything. Yeah, it worked out.
Speaking of number one movies, right? Like, when did you realize like you had the formula for hits, like for making hits?
Man, you know what? I'm so hesitant to say like I got the formula. You know what I mean? What I would say is that I pay attention. Every project is different. You just never know what the market is gonna do, what audiences are gonna do. But I will say, if you're attentive to audiences and you have good instincts, and I have been able to hone my instincts over time, that you have a higher likelihood of success. There's just no damn guarantee for success in this business, man. You gotta, because I've had a lot of success. I have had a lot of number ones, but all my movies not number one. But I will say that I have honed my ability to listen to where audiences are and what they're looking for and what they need. And I pride myself on when everybody else in the industry is zigging, I zag. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going right, I try to go left. Because that means that there's an audience that's looking for something that you're not doing.
Right.
And so that's really where my success has come from, is doing stuff that other Hollywood producers and studios weren't doing. And then audiences reward me for it because they're like, yo, I want to see this. This is different. Like, yeah, I'm into this. You know what I'm saying?
When you talk about that, as far as like doing something that other producers wouldn't do, like what do you think was like the biggest risk you would take creatively on a movie?
Man, I was putting like majority Black cast, Black directors, Black writers, doing things like, early in my career, doing thrillers, genres that, other people weren't doing. Studios have always been, hesitant to do a movie that had a budget at a certain level with a majority Black cast. Like, not that I have huge budgets, but compared to a lot of my peers, like I have a nice amount of resources to work with. My first #1 movie was Stomp the Yard. Remember that joint?
Oh, yeah.
So Stomp the Yard was a risk because it was really a movie about Black college life. I'm a proud HBCU grad. I went to FAMU. And I wanted to do a story set at a Black college. And Hollywood was like, what's a Black college? Like, what is that about? Right? So they didn't speak that language. They didn't understand that I really wanted to make a movie about like Black fraternities, sororities, the culture, all of that. So to Hollywood, I pitched it as a dance movie. So I had to say it in a language that they would understand. I was like, listen, don't worry about where it's at. It's just a dance movie.
Gotcha.
And I sold it as a sequel to a dance movie that Sony at that time had already made called You Got Served.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the rap group B2K? Remember that?
Yep. Still
so You Got
it.
Served was a very successful movie for them, especially in terms of profit margin. And I said, hey, this could be a You Got Served sequel. And I said, instead of it being cast in LA that's dancing, we'll take one that cast in LA and they'll go to another city and they take their style of dance and they dance battle against some other people with another style of dance. And really what I was thinking was that other style of dance is stepping and it's fraternities and the other city is a Black college. But Hollywood just heard dance movie, sequel, sounds good, right? So I had to de-risk it for them in a way. And that's part of the job as a producer. You got to know how to sell. You got to know how to pitch. You also got to speak the language of the people that you're trying to get to buy into whatever it is you're doing. Yeah.
When you mentioned all those incredible movies, and now it's just hearing you explain it that way, I'm just going down like all the then I start thinking about Girls Trip and how successful that was. And, to people who just enjoy movies, you're not thinking, oh, for a Black woman, like that's such a risk. But I could imagine how it is on your side when you're working with a quote unquote Black budget, with a big studio. So
I mean, Girls Trip is a great example because like it was the first time really that you saw like 4 Black women behaving badly, right? They was going to New Orleans just letting loose at the Essence Festival. The studio was nervous about that. They were like, ugh, like are Black women gonna want to see themselves like this? You got them on the zip line, peeing on the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You got Tiffany Haddish with the grapefruit. I was like, y'all, this is hilarious. I was like, if we do it right. And it's authentic, people will come. Trust me, you know? And even Malcolm Lee, the director, was nervous about it. He was like, oh, that's bodily fluids. Like, I don't know. That's nasty, right? And, part of it is my sensibility is just like, edgy. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, if it's funny, people will come.
Yeah.
And sure enough, you know what I'm saying? Like that movie definitely, it broke records.
Legendary movie. Legendary movie, man.
People showed up because they wanted to see themselves in a real light. They just wanted to see themselves how they really are.
Because we love to laugh at ourselves at the end of the day.
Literally.
At the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what's like Hollywood has changed, over it's changing rapidly.
Yeah.
Like what is the difference between I would say now and maybe 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Not even 10 years, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What's the difference in Hollywood right now?
Hollywood is so, consolidation, right? You read about these mergers that are happening and Paramount is bought by a company called Skydance, and then they're going to go in and buy Warner Brothers, and Netflix going to come in and say, no, we're going to buy it. They have this back. Like a lot of that's been happening. Well, what happens, like take you behind the rope a little bit.
Right.
You read it as a consumer, you're like, oh, okay, I guess that means like my Netflix subscription going to work on HBO or whatever. What happens in the industry is it means there's less buyers. There's less people making stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have this consolidation. Instead of 2 companies sell to, you only got 1. That company's not going to make twice as much stuff. So less stuff is being made. So in the last 5 years, between the consolidation, big media companies, right? We need to pay attention to that. Big media companies now consolidating, by the way, owned by a few individual people, right? Somebody look up oligarchy. I'm just saying.
I see it.
And then streaming has made it so that think about it this way. streaming is like if you go to a really nice restaurant, right? You go to a nice restaurant, you order a steak, you got to pay for that steak, pay for a bottle of wine, you know what I'm saying? Pay for the sides, right? Streaming is a buffet. You go in, that's where you go, I don't know, Golden Corral, whatever, Piccadilly, that's stuff we got down south. Whatever the buffet is you go to, y'all don't go to buffets. I already know that. I can tell. You go to Golden Corral?
I've been to
you don't
Golden
wear
Corral.
that chain in Golden Corral. Let's just keep it honest. Take you
Well, it's been a long time since I've been there. I ain't gonna hold you.
say that then.
The chocolate fountain, all them joints I've been in.
remember
Come
that?
on, man.
Okay.
I'll go there now. If there was one in New York, I'd definitely go.
Me, you and Melo, Golden Corral.
There's one in the Bronx.
There's a Golden Corral in the Bronx that
Is
goes
there?
crazy.
It's called chocolate fondue. Right?
Chocolate fountain.
Get him right.
My bad. Have you seen the Golden Corral in the Bronx?
Never.
When you get a chance, go to the Golden Corral in the Bronx. The Instagram page, they're super lit.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy.
That's
Crazy. I don't know who
dope.
does it on social media, but you're like, that's definitely what a Golden Corral in the Bronx would look like.
Seriously? All right.
It's like one long Cardi B video. It's crazy.
All right, I'm definitely not gonna do that, but that's a good thing to know. You know what I'm saying? But I got 10 number ones. I didn't do 10 number ones to go to Golden Corral in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? The point though is that streaming is like a buffet. You pay one price and you get everything.
Yeah.
You get all the movies. So the economics of that for a filmmaker are different. You know what I'm saying? It means that ultimately those streaming services, they're not taking as many bets on individual movies where they're trying to promote those movies, promote them in a big way and try to get people to go see it. They're just promoting a platform.
Right.
They're just trying to give you something that makes you stay on the platform because it's a great buffet of things. Nothing against streaming. I do streaming as well. But that's why it's changed. They're making less. The big companies are consolidating. It's a different world in Hollywood right now. Yeah.
Is that why we don't see as many like big budget comedies anymore like that?
Yeah.
Like it feels like, like a girl's trip, like not even just for black stories, but like I remember like when Knocked Up and 40-Year-Old Virgin and just like
Hangover.
just massive
classics.
joints. Like, is that a big reason why all this consolidation?
It's interesting. The genre of comedy actually has suffered because those movies we talking about, you saw on the big screen, theatrical. Well, consumers, people, they are not going to theaters to see comedy as much. Here's what's interesting about it. It's because they're getting comedy so many other places.
Yeah. Got you.
So you literally open up your phone, right? In your group chat, somebody done sent you 13 videos of like people falling downstairs or the latest skit from an influencer or whatever. Like you're getting a lot of comedy we didn't before.
Right.
Then also you look at the big comic book movies like Marvel.
Yep.
They're one of the companies that made it so that comedy was like infused in the big action stuff, right? You think about, I don't care what it is, Avengers, Iron Man, it was always a lot of comedy in there. So what happens is that there's not the same desire to go see comedy that there used to be. So it makes it tougher. That's why you don't see a lot of comedies on the big screen because people are getting it. It's pervasive. It's everywhere now.
How do you balance that? Like, how do you not even balance that? How do you navigate an industry like that?
Tough, bro. You gotta be
especially
better.
what you have. Like you're very niche too. Like as far as the community that you speak to.
Yeah,
and
you have black stories.
You have that. You have the community that's been with you from day one. That's still with you,
no doubt,
to today. Which and it separates you from a lot of other filmmakers out there who's making film because I can just focus on my community. This is what I'm going to get. I'm going to get this feedback. I'm going to get this data and I'm going to continue to turn that. But how do you navigate in the world where everything is right here on our phone?
Yes.
It's a lot of funny shit when you open your phone.
100%. It means that I have to figure out I got to play in the phone space as well, because that's where the eyeballs are, right? I got to make sure that I'm, nobody has more eyeballs than YouTube. I don't care what network you want to name. Everybody's on YouTube. So I got to be smart about how I'm making content that's there as well. And then when I do make the stuff that is for the big screen, it needs to be different enough that people feel like, oh, it's worth it. It's worth it to go and leave my house for it.
Yeah.
And what I try to do is interesting. You were saying that like I make black stories. What's interesting is that I actually like to think I make universal stories, but through a black lens, which is different. I make stories that anybody can relate to, no matter your ethnicity, demographic background. Like they're universal themes, but I like to tell it through the POV, through the lens of characters who look like us.
Right.
And that's what makes it different and specific and authentic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What do you think other people that tell, universal stories through a black lens get wrong as far as like, not so much like critically, but like as somebody who sells a lot of these stories, like why is it so, from the naked eye, from the outside looking in, easy for you to sell than the other people who want to go and sell these type of stories elsewhere?
None of it's easy. It's never easy. I like to tell people, man, making a movie, I don't care if it's big or small, like just making a movie is tough. You know, it's hard, especially if you're doing it in a traditional Hollywood system where you're going out, getting a studio, you're getting like, you know, distribution on thousands of screens. Like that's tough.
Yeah.
I would say what certainly helps me out is my track record. So at the end of the day, Hollywood is a business like every other business. They're just looking at, all right, if I spend X, am I going to make Y? And if Y is bigger than X, let's go. You know what I mean? There's a risk and I might spend X and make X. If I'm going to spend X and I'm going to make Z and that's less, then I'm not doing it.
Gotcha.
It basically boils down like that.
Gotcha.
And I have been more profitable than not. So for other cats who don't have that track record, it's certainly harder to get somebody to say, I'm going to back you in an environment where we know everybody's on their phones. They're not going to theaters as much. Hollywood is making less, right? So I got to walk in, but my track record is not enough. I still got to come in with ideas and with projects that have an urgency that people are like, I got to see that. Because at the end of the day, if you don't feel like I got to see it, it's literally a trillion other things vying for your attention.
Right.
So in what I call an oversaturated content environment where there is so many options, whatever you're into, somebody's making it for you, right? In that kind of environment, I got to make sure I'm making something, number one, for a specific audience. I don't have to make it for every audience, but whatever audience I make it for, I better make damn sure that audience is bought all the way in. And that audience that I'm making it for feels like this is a proposition. This offering is worth it. It's worth it for me to leave my house and go to a movie theater or, you know, make sure that I click it and watch it, you know, on streaming or watch it on my phone, whatever it is. So in a way, I'm very analytical about it. I'm a nerd when it comes to this shit, man. It is like, I'm super creative. It's a creative industry, but it's a business. If there's anything that kind of separates me, it's the way that I think about it in purely business terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So strategically, when you cast your films, they always kind of seem like, you know, one of our producers said you kind of have like a DJ Khaled way of like putting movies together where it's just like, we got this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. And it's like, you know them all from something. You know what I mean? Like, is the casting sort of like part of that strategy too, just to get attention and be 100%. Like, yo, you like somebody from, you like, it's the homie from Bridgerton. You'll watch that.
100%. 100%. Yeah. And I get flack for that because people will say, well, you know, you put the same cats, you know, in all your movies. You know, me and Kev, you know, I love the cat. We are each other's most frequent collaborators, right? He's worked with me more than any other producer director, and I've worked with him more than any other actor. Idris would be second. But the reason I continue to work with him, number one, they deliver. They work hard. They have that value with the audience. You know what I mean? So, you know, when people say, yeah, why don't you like break new people? You can break them, but you need to do it in a smart way, like a Tiffany Haddish and Girls Trip. I couldn't have had 4 Tiffany Haddishes that you didn't know. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have broke through. But I can have, once I got my Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, then I can drop in, you know what I'm saying, my funny wild card. Yeah, you gotta be smart about it for sure.
What story about us that haven't been told the right way?
Us meaning black people?
Yeah.
So many, dog. I mean, I want to do a sci-fi movie. I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I would love to see, you know, like I give all props to Ryan Coogler because that was like, you know, it was horror, but the way that he did it was so different and unique. And it just happened to, you know, center Michael B. Jordan and an incredible black cast. Like that's what interests me also. Like how do I take a genre that maybe you know and flip it on its head? When you say the stories that you know we have that haven't been told, I think there's so many stories that have been
told the right way.
The right way. Yeah. It's so many that have been told but haven't been told from our perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting to me. And it is definitely certain genres. Sci-fi comes to mind that haven't been told, in my opinion, through our lens, you know, and also with our flavor because it's a different movie. You know what I mean? Sinners could be told with a different cast. It would be a different story, but it could be told in a way with a different culture at the center. But the
It
thing
got a
that
lot of
made it what it
comparisons
was.
to From Dusk Till Dawn. You know what I mean? So there's some comparisons there.
But the fact that he did it the way that he did it with Mike B, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Set in the South, all of that, like that gave it a richness and an authenticity that people were like, okay.
It was layered.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
Yo, so let's get into another section real quick. All right. This one's called On the Hook. And, you know, folks who was up in the IG comments a couple weeks back when we was breaking down our hood movie brackets, you're going to want to listen to this one. On the Hook, this time we're going to take a look at the best Black love films. All right. So like last time we was here, we broke down some of the greatest hood films. We're going to go through all of these classics.
Who won the best hood film? I'm just curious.
So Melo went with Paid in Full.
As the best hood film of all time?
It was Paid in Full versus Friday in the finals.
Ooh.
And I took Friday.
Okay.
He took Paid in Full.
Okay.
And I love Paid in Full. I'm from
I
New
love
York.
Friday.
You know what I'm saying? But Friday's, come on, son. Friday is the quoted to this day by Felicia. Like it is the greatest hood movie
And
of
I
all
saw
time.
Menace, Boys, like they was all in there. They was in there.
It was tough. It was tough matchups, man. Like,
Yes, exactly.
Sweet 16.
All right. But the championship
Juice was in there above the rim.
It ended up Paid in Full. And
Yeah.
at Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough one season, man. It was tough. It
Yeah.
was tough.
No losers. I got it. Okay.
No losers. All right, so let's take a look at some of these films. All right, we got Love Jones.
Yes,
you know what I'm
classic.
saying? Classic right there. Brown Sugar, one of my personal favorites.
Absolutely.
Of course, we got Love and Basketball. Classic.
Yep.
Best Man.
Yep.
Classic.
Right.
Think Like a Man.
Come on.
Classic.
Yeah.
You got Poetic Justice.
Yep.
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Okay.
And Jason's Lyric.
Okay.
Oh,
All
Jason's
right.
lyrics is a sleeper, boy.
Jason's lyrics good.
Oh,
Jason's
yeah.
lyrics. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Jason's lyric is yeah.
This is gonna be a tough one, all right? So we're gonna go matchup by matchup, but and you know who we're taking, why, you know what I'm saying? But before that, we gotta talk about the first four out. The first one that didn't make the cut. That was a big conversation in the comments last time. Saying, yo, how didn't you have this movie? How did you have that movie? How did you have this?
We listened.
So we're gonna address that right away. All right. So Hitch, love Hitch.
It didn't quite qualify.
You know what I mean? You know, it's you know,
Why did Hitch qualify?
big homie from King of Queens. What's his name?
Yeah. James.
Kevin James. Kevin James. All right. Like, you know, it was really more about him.
It wasn't black enough.
I got it.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Could have made the tournament. Could have made the tournament.
You know what I mean?
First one.
Nice resume, but just couldn't, you know what I
No,
mean?
wasn't black enough. I got to stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Too many white people. I got it. I just need to know the rules, and then I'm in.
Exactly.
Got it. It's a racist show. I like this podcast. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Please. Oh, my God.
Got it.
All right, next movie, The Wood.
Party left, yeah.
Another, yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh.
Nah.
That's a hot take. You
know-
keeping the wood out, brother. That's
Because there's obviously
That's
the
crazy.
love story in the movie is a big part of it, but it's mostly like a coming of age movie. You
That
know
is
what I
very
mean?
true.
So it's mostly
That is-
love.
that is
Coming of age love story.
Exactly. Like it's centered
you know.
around the wedding, but it's really about
that's fair.
yeah, I mean,
That's
so
fair.
The
That's
Wood
fair.
doesn't
Yes.
make the list.
All right.
Commenters, okay.
All right.
Just right. I'm sorry. Comment scoring on D Wade, like we just can't.
Very good movie. Very good movie.
No, it's a good movie, but that's definitely Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what
I got
I mean?
you. Okay. All right.
Queen Latifah and comment together. I don't know. It's just
The basketball inauthenticity alone got that.
the
deal down.
basketball.
yeah.
It's the basketball inauthenticity. And low key, like I'm too much of a rap fan to see Common and Queen like that. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just,
All right.
just wasn't for me.
I
Just
got
wasn't
you.
for me. All
I got you.
Deliver Us from Evil.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I love. You know, that could have made it. I like Deliver Us from Evil. Shout out to Gabrielle.
That was a light-
That was a light love story.
It was a light love story.
Yeah.
for
Light
sure.
love story.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a different take on a love story.
Yeah, it was a light
All right,
love
so
story.
bam, it's bracket time. All right, we got the Elite Eight. We're going straight to it. Number 1 seed Love Jones versus number 8 seed Jason's Lyric. Jason's Lyric being the 8 seed is tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
This is the fans. Like this is the community talking.
Yes.
Not us.
Now Love Jones is one of those romantic comedies where it's like it could have been solved very easily with technology. You know what I'm saying? If any of y'all had a smartphone, the movie's over in
You
like
got
5 minutes. It's
evaluated
like,
for the time in which it was made, though, Kaz. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's like a little bit of time capsule. It's like, yo, they made a whole movie about just not
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
get somebody's phone number, like, you know, cell phone, like showing up in front of his house.
That's what you had to go through to get a number.
That's
That's the point of that story.
See?
To
There
be
you go.
clear, though, I want to, like, these are romance, black
Yes,
romance,
yes, black
and
romance.
romantic comedy.
Yes.
Because neither Love Jones nor Jason's lyric is technically a romantic comedy.
No comedy,
Both
yes.
incredible black love stories.
Yes.
And I know we got comedies in there as well. So we
It's
just
all
doing
mixed in.
the full black
A little bit of
romance.
rom, a little bit of calm.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
So if there's more calm than rom, it's all right.
All right.
Rom to calm.
Gotcha.
Whatever. We
All right.
straight.
All right.
So, I mean, you know, it's a 1 verse 8. So to lead on the safe side, like I like Love Jones over Jason's lyric, but you know, y'all let me know, man. Like, I mean, Nia Long, you got Nia Long.
I mean, there's a definitive right answer here, but I'm going to just wait
it
and
is.
see if.
No, I'm Love Jones. I'm
Yeah.
going with Love
I
Jones.
mean, you have to.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Love
And
Jones.
Jason's lyric is
Yeah.
dope.
Mhm.
Like, for real.
It's not.
Shout
When you
out.
put those two together, it's
Jada
not.
Allen Payne,
It's not
like-
close, yeah.
But yeah,
Legendary
Love Jones.
It's not close.
It's
But
the
they
one
made
seed
it
for a
8,
reason.
though, but it's not close.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
fair enough.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
man. All right, Love Jones, you on to the next round. Next game in the Elite Eight, you got Brown Sugar versus Love Don't Cost a Thing. I love Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time,
Yeah.
son.
They
Like,
number 2 seed for a reason.
yeah, man. Like, come on, son. You got Sanaa Lathan. Yeah. Son. You got Sanaa. You got Taye Diggs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
Nicole Ari Parker.
Nicole Ari Parker.
Boris is in that
I'm
joint.
getting
Yeah, yeah.
my divorce.
Yeah.
Like, come on, son.
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
classic line.
Yeah.
Gosh, what else? But you know, shoot, you got Red and 10, the hip hop Dalmatians,
Come
like
on.
lots of calm.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
So
The Mos Def cameo.
Mos Def was great in that movie.
Yeah.
He was fantastic in that movie.
Yeah.
Love Don't Cost a Thing though. All right, we got what, Nick Cannon,
That's a
Christina
good movie,
Milian.
just not. That's lopsided.
That's a tough matchup.
It's a
for the
2-verse-7.
Yeah,
It
2
makes sense.
It's what you expect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a tough matchup. No,
Yeah.
no disrespect, Nick Cannon, but you know, we gotta keep it moving. So I'm gonna take Brown Sugar. This is a tough one. Love and Basketball,
Ugh.
3 seed
Oh,
versus Poetic Justice, 6 seed.
oh.
Love and Basketball could have been a 1 seed, especially on this show.
This way gets sticky.
You know
This
what I
gets
mean?
sticky right here.
This is like, there's like not like 99% of the basketball watching audience, like their rom-com is Love and Basketball.
That's true.
Like, people that
That's
watch
true.
this.
Basketball and non-basketball audience. Like, Love and Basketball is still a classic.
Classic.
Like, it holds up.
Mhm.
I saw it the other day. It holds up. Shout
It
out to Gina
definitely
Prince
does.
Blackwood.
Yep.
Now, Poetic Justice is Pac and Janet.
Yeah.
When they were Pac and Janet.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it out there.
That's
I
a
mean-
fact.
Let y'all figure it out. But I'm just like, it's...
But that's a tough seed right here.
My man made some questionable decisions too in Love and Basketball, like just basketball choices. I'm like, I just wouldn't have chose that. Like, why would you? Your whole ACL cooked. Like now you a stay-at-home dad. You know what I mean? WNBA salaries weren't like that yet. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't maybe not that happy of an ending. Maybe not that happy of an ending. That's all I'm saying.
This
I like this as an upset,
This
low-key.
might be my upset.
This might be an upset.
Yeah.
You sold me with the. I'm like,
I'm just
Pocket
saying.
Janet.
Like,
just-
for
this
what
is my
that
upset.
was at that time,
Yeah.
like, for real.
With
That
the
was
braids.
like 2
Oh, my
major
God.
global stars.
Mhm.
And, you know, yeah.
We'll never see 2 like star-crossed like icons like
I
that.
can't think
and
of one like
Chicago.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Chicago is the illest nigga on there.
Man. Damn, Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball might be an upset, yo. I think
That's an upset.
upset.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic
upset.
Justice is not upset round. Okay,
That's
Yeah,
not
this
really
is
an
tough.
upset though.
it's
But-
a 3 and 6. That's a
Yeah,
tough.
it could have
hard
gone either
fought.
way.
You know what I
It
mean?
definitely went to OT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Win
Yeah.
by one.
When
Win
you
by
want-
one.
Yeah.
Now you want to talk about could go either way. A 4 or 5 matchup is super tough. We got the best man.
It's supposed to be tough. 4 or 5 supposed to be tough.
Gotta be. And putting his movie as a 5th seed is crazy. But we want to be no bias. No bias on the show.
This is what the audience picked.
This is the audience pick.
Okay.
Audience choice.
Yeah, it's
All
all
right.
good. It's all
All
good.
right. All
Think
right.
Like a Man 5th seed versus the best man 4 seed.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
I could always talk about, but I'd love to hear your pitch. Tell me why I Think Like a Man is better than the
Listen,
best man.
fellas, here's the thing. You got a choice to make right now. How much longer you want this podcast to go? Because we done had a good run, but you think I'm going to sit on this couch and have you I'm going to lose it?
talk about
I'm not making it to the
best man
What
shit.
the-
Like, what are you talking about?
Shout out all of them. Malcolm Lee and And Tay, Sanaa, Morris, I love all of them.
The fans put it at 5. That shit should have been 1.
That's a fact. It could have been 1, man.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all. But it's one of my best, man. I'm not like,
come on. That's phenomenal. That's classic.
You go back and look.
That's a classic.
Listen, and again, best man, that's my family. Yeah. But my guys.
Yeah, come on.
Think Like a Man, right? That's Kev's breakout.
Talk to him.
Seriously, Hollywood was not checking for Kev. True story. Like I was pitching Kevin Hart, and Hollywood executives would be like, "We know Kevin Hart. He'll never be a leading man. He's too short. He's always been supporting. He had a sitcom that failed. Soul Plane didn't work as a movie. Like they was not checking for Kev.
That's a fact.
Kev was definitely like the comedic engine, right? And then he was surrounded, right? Love the best man cast for sure.
Yeah.
But my guys,
Yeah.
Regina Hall, Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson, right? Michael Ealy. You know what I'm saying? Terrence J. just as the newcomer, right? Let's throw him in, right? Jerry Ferrara, you know what I'm saying? Entourage Power, got a little white chocolate in there. Gary Owen, you know what I'm saying? Right? Comedic relief.
You know how Gary get down.
That's a phenomenal cast.
It was, you know, Steve Harvey coming in, dropping the gems. All right, I'm done pitching, but you know, just let me know. We want to wrap up now.
That's what I'm saying, fans.
Come on,
son. You know what? I'm sold. Think Like a Man. On to the final 4. Now you got a hell of a matchup going up against you. All right.
Yeah.
He said, that's a tough one.
I'm gonna need another pitch.
That's a tough one right there.
I'm gonna need another pitch. All right.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed Love Jones taking on number 5 seed Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now you
Here's
said.
what I'm saying. Y'all decide, but listen, here's what I'm saying. Love Jones was groundbreaking, right? It really was. So, like, love story, primarily love, not a romantic comedy, set in the world of poetry, really big at that time. Chicago, Lorenz Tate on the motorcycle with the leather jacket and Nia Long on the back. Like, I'm going to give it to them in terms of being like a genre buster and something that we hadn't seen before.
Groundbreaking.
Love Think Like a Man. It was in the great tradition of ensemble romantic comedy.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to say. So we held our own for what we were. Love Jones is number 1 seed for a reason because it is like, it stands alone in terms of what it is.
Yeah,
don't put it out there like
that. Cultural breakthrough that it made too.
So I just gave y'all permission if y'all choose to.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You know where I stand at, Chip. That goes without saying. You know,
I mean, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like
Love Jones.
It's I personally, and I'm not even saying this just because you're here, you know what I'm saying, just because I'm of a certain age. Like I personally relate to Think Like a Man more as a late 30-year-old dude than I do Love Jones. Love Jones was kind of, I mean, you know, I was a kid. I was young. What the hell I know about Love Jones at that age?
Mama was doing
I'm just saying, me personally, you know what I mean?
That's fair.
I relate to Think Like a Man and enjoy Think Like a Man more than Love Jones.
Wow.
Even though Love Jones is a classic.
Wow.
Even though Love Jones is what it is. The first thing I said was like, man, like,
that's why you about fucking co-host, man.
We could have been.
That's why you work. That's why you work in the mornings, man. On the
Come
show,
on, son.
man.
Shout out High 97 Mornings Mirror every baby. Every day, baby. 6 a.m. to 10
I like the
a.m.
way you said that though, because generationally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and then, you know, like, you look at my supporting cast, right? You know,
those are all people I watched
Chris Brown.
growing up.
We ain't mentioned Megan Good. Like, so, you know, hey,
You
brother,
had an all-star team.
we had an all-star. And it still holds up too.
You know what it's like? It's
like you said, that's top of the mountain.
That's a fact. That's just me. That's just me.
For you, I'm saying that's top of the.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
super proud of that one.
That's a different.
You know,
so we moving on? What we doing?
I think
I gave y'all the chance. I gave y'all every opportunity.
I'm being 100% honest. I'm being 100% honest, bro. This is exactly how I feel. You know what it is? It's like
you keep explaining yourself, bro.
He's trying to convince himself.
Yo, bro,
He's trying to.
You can say Love Jones.
I had a great euphemism for it. It was like 20-year-olds that be like, Biggie's my favorite rapper.
No,
like, you
fuck
was a kid. You don't know that shit.
Yeah.
I'm putting Think Like a Man in the finals,
That's
bro.
right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
I like this fucking show.
Come on, man. All right, the 2-6, tough one.
2-6 niggas, wow.
2-6 niggas, wow. Shout out to J. Cole. Brown Sugar versus Poetic Justice. That's a heavyweight battle right there, bro. That's a heavyweight battle. I'm taking Brown Sugar.
Oof.
Taking Brown Sugar.
That's real.
Musically,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a music journalist, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So I was like, that's the story right there. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Time Capsule. Somehow Lathan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, generationally.
You know what's crazy?
Personally.
You know what's crazy? All of that. All that don't equate to JJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, that's Janet.
Janet, bro.
With the box braids. That's Janet.
Janet with the box braids, yo.
You know what I'm saying? That's Janet.
Melo just dropped a bar. There's a cultural resonance to that movie.
That's a fact.
That's a bar. That's real.
That's Pac, who was the biggest gangster in the world at the time. He's showing you a whole nother side of how you can be a gangster and a lover and a gentleman at the same time.
That's real.
Like, that's... And then you got the annoying ass friend who, you know what I mean?
Who we all know.
Yeah, he gets brushing his hair all day.
Shout out to Joe Torre.
Man, shout out to Joe. When you think about what he had to go through just to get that, the number, he had U-Haul trucks and shit. We driving across the country. Like, what? That shit ain't that serious, though. I could be on the block. I could be doing some whole other shit. But you know, I got one right here. Like, that's a real story, man.
Yeah.
So I'm going with PJ. I'm going with Poetic Justice.
Damn, all right, you got to break the time, man. I took Brown Sugar. You got Poetic Justice. Yo, who do you want in the chip?
Yeah, I got to think about who I want to see.
Who do you want to see in the chip?
Yo, I'm gonna go Brown Sugar. I don't want that Poetic Justice smoke. I feel like I might could take Brown Sugar, but I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strategic, my guy. You know what I'm saying? This y'all show. If this show was called Noon in Atlanta, I might feel differently. It's 7 p.m. Brooklyn, dog. I got to tilt it in my favor, bro. I'm afraid of Poetic Justice. Pop might see me because you was real what you said, but like if we going either way, and I'm the tiebreaker. Give me another romantic comedy with a cast that I can compete with. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be honest with you. Yo, sorry people. That's how it goes. Sorry, Poetic Justice. Sorry, Poetic Justice. It was a 16 anyway. But listen, it's not my fault. Y'all fucked up making it a 6. You're gonna make Poetic Justice a 6?
Out of top 6.
You know what I'm saying? We can't upset that. We just upset the 5 beat the 1. Like, you gotta be realistic. So we can't upset then the 6 beat the 2.
But listen, once the 1 seed goes out, anything is possible. It's like it's a wide open. It's March Madness.
Yeah,
buddy.
well, Brown Sugar took it. So let's get to the chip.
Quick. Championship game. Think Like a Man versus Brown Sugar. Man.
Yeah.
Black rom-coms. I mean, man, I can't.
Ensemble cast.
Man.
They got a deeper roster, though.
You gotta break it down. Like, look at the look at the roster.
Right, I'm looking at the roster.
They got a roster.
All right, we got Mos Def, Tay Diggs, Sanaa Lathan,
Boris Kojo,
Nicole Larry Parker.
Yeah, that's a starting 5.
That's a great 5.
Absolutely.
Where we going to the bench?
Damn. You got Ren and 10.
You got Ren and 10 on the
That's where you ain't got no bench.
Yeah. Shout out to Elliot Wilson too, Danielle Smith, like 2 legendary like hip hop journalists for like that movies that kind of like based off of them. Like you know, credible music story. Yeah. Wish we still have more of them.
They top heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
They in the chip for a reason.
They in the chip. They top heavy.
Then you got Think Like a Man.
You got to be top.
Well, I'm looking for the bench though. You kind of ran. You ran out.
That was my bench.
That was strong.
You know, the 5 was very strong. Yes. You know.
All right.
Listen,
they got to build the bench in the offseason.
The supporting cast. The supporting cast could play with that 5.
They could.
Think Like a Man.
Listen.
That's.
You heard it, man.
That's true. Yeah.
You heard it, man.
Listen, man. Like.
It ain't fiction if it's fact. Now don't argue just to argue. Don't debate just to debate. The man dropped the bar. Now if you have a legitimate con to that pro, we want to hear it. But like, don't feel the need to just like let me disagree. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said that's a good 5. And the T-Lamb supporting can run with it. And we didn't even get to my horses yet. So I'm just...
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, the 7 p.m. best black rom-com of all time, Think Like a Man. Congratulations. You earned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, baby. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank the Golden Corrals in the Bronx. This is amazing. But no, do I get a trophy? I get an award? I'll be like Mike B at the end of the Oscars. I'm going to take my award to the Golden Corral in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was dope. Yeah,
you heard it.
That's
you heard
it. Yeah, no, we definitely going to piss some people off. But that's it's hard to argue with it. Some good facts in there.
We'll see all the comments,
That's
man.
what the community brings to us, man. They love the black story. So speaking of black stories,
Yeah.
you got me and Tuscany coming up, a universal story.
Yeah.
Once again with black leads. Like, what should the people expect from this?
You know what? A good time. To be honest with you, Melo. It's escapism. You know, world is crazy right now. We watching a lot of stuff on our phones and trying to comment in terms of comments, but also it's so much negativity. You know what I mean? Everything coming across the feed is you know, the end of the world, right? So I made this movie because I wanted to showcase Black joy and Black love. And it's a movie, again, that's universal, right? Young girl, New York, she's a mess, making bad decisions. She takes a shot going to Tuscany, meets a hot dude at the bar, finds out he got a villa in Italy, never been. And so she got $500 to her name, jumps on a plane, goes to Tuscany, ends up breaking in this villa. And then the family walks in on her and she got to go with this lie that she's engaged to the son that owns the villa who they're estranged from. It is a classic rom-com story and it's fun. The whole point of it is for you to go to the theater, put your phone down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Sit next to somebody on your right you might not know, or your left you might not know, and then y'all go in there and laugh and have a good time together. You know what I mean? So my fellas, like, you know what? Throw on some shoes. Put your watch on. Take your lady on a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of a movie, man. We don't have enough of those in the theater.
What's the difference between this one and this rom-com and others?
You know what? It is, number one, it's very aspirational. Like the fact that you have, it's set in Italy, the backdrop is important, right? We showcase the food, the wine, the culture, the people, but also it's a mishmash of cultures because, you know, you got this young Black girl from New York, you got this crazy Italian family, and my cast is fun for this one. And I actually casted like some incredible Italian talent to be in the movie. Then we got reggae. And in the movie, he's playing a Brit who's an expat living in Italy. So you actually got different cultures who all have to come together, and it's based on a lie. So there's a moment everybody's lying to everybody. So, you know, that's just fun. And then ultimately at the end of the day, it's about how we all the same, you know? We all part of the human race. Like the things that separate us aren't really that big once you get past the surface. And so I just, that's what makes it different. We haven't seen that. And we certainly haven't seen this kind of movie with leads that look like Halle Bailey and Reggae John Page.
Those are like working with them. I feel like those two specifically are like, I don't want to say they're breaking out right now, but they're like young, like, you know, mega stars in the making. Like, how's it like working with them?
I hope this turns into a moment for them because they both, you know, very different, right? Halle is like, she's the sweetest human you're going to meet. She is just an absolute joy. I got a chance to work with her sister, Chloe, because, you know, they were Chloe and Halle and brought up under Beyonce's label and all that. And then, you know, they started doing separate music and started doing separate acting careers. And I actually worked with Chloe first on a movie that I made for streaming called Praise This. So I had met Halle. And so I sat down and talked to her about the script, and she was just so genuine and passionate. And she really just wants to make good movies. And what's interesting is that she starred in The Little Mermaid, and she got a lot of flack from people because they said The Little Mermaid is white. Why y'all make The Little Mermaid black? You know what I'm saying? First of all, we're talking about a mermaid, okay? When did we say
I'm taking it too serious?
they don't exist, okay? It's like whatever the hell we wanted to say. What are we talking about? Right. Bring all the white mermaids to the front. Let's have a debate. What is happening? You know what I'm saying? Right? Where are the Puerto Rican mermaids? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So she caught a lot of flack for that, but never took it serious. You know what I'm saying? She always just really lived in her own space. And then interestingly, Reggae, he was the star of Bridgerton. And Shonda Rhimes made a choice to like cast that like race agnostic, independent of race. And so he got a lot of flack too, because he was playing this character that people said, oh, they just put a black dude in there. That should be a white guy. So I had both these actors who I know are very, very talented who had caught some of that flack before, but who both were very serious and intentional about wanting to showcase who they are and be their authentic selves through the characters. And I was like, yo, if they have chemistry, this could really bang. And I'll never forget the first table read that we did in Rome. We were in Italy, and I could tell the way that, you guys table read, everybody sits around reading the script, but the way they were like looking at each other across the room as they were trying to like feel out the characters, I was like, okay, we got something here. Because they're both taking it serious, but they also are both into the rhythm of each other and bringing these characters to life.
Gotcha. But that's the formula that we was talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you goes back to that. Like you have this formula to be able to see and identify, what you need for one, what makes this works for two, but also that talent level. Like you catching that talent level at the very beginning, similar to like Kevin Hart too, right?
Yeah.
So
I've been very fortunate, Melo, in terms of being at the very important inflection points of folks' careers. I don't create anybody's talent, but certainly Kev popped, Think Like a Man. Idris's first theatrical movie after The Wire was a movie that I made, a small movie, faith-based movie called A Gospel. Obviously, Tiffany Haddish. So what it is me giving the medium that these talent need, because sometimes it's just about the opportunity, the right medium, and the right timing. So I'm proud of that. That's a good point, bro.
Yeah, man. So you and me in Tuscany, go see it
out there now in theaters
right now.
Absolutely.
In the theaters.
Date night.
Don't wait for streaming.
Date night.
Yeah.
Yo.
This is let you bring a glass of Tuscan wine in the movie theater.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? You can, go to the joint, the dine-in. You know what I mean?
I pick theaters, man. They got the wine and the food.
I'm trying to get the brothers to do to like up the game. You know what I'm saying? We got real lazy, to be honest with you. We done got real, let me send the text to 10 of them and see which 3 answer, which one is the finest of them. And I'm going to be like, pull up. Like, that's where we at with it. Technology has made us lazy. I'm gonna piss off your viewers right here. I'm gonna tell you.
Look what they went through.
Look what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Go. Get up. Wake up. Take a bath. Like, put some lotion on your ankles, man. Go take your leg. He drove across the country. I'm telling you to go pick up your girl from her house. That's it. Cass is like, man, shit. Gas high. You know what I'm saying? Gas is high. I'm like, well, it is. But it'll be worth it. She gonna pay you back, brother. Okay? Go take her to a good movie. It's gonna be worth your while. All right? Listen to Uncle Will. I'm trying to tell y'all. Put your own game.
He is not gonna lead you wrong.
That's right.
Yo, you know what time it is? It's time for America's #1 segment. It's called Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here. This is when we get all the best videos everywhere. And it's a very simple game. If you're fucking with it, getting it the fuck out of here, get it the fuck out of here. All right? So let's go. Usually, none of us have seen these videos, so these are all going to be real deal reactions. Usually, when dudes pull up to the runs with the matching set, they can't hoop. Darius Ragland on IG might be changing the narrative, though. All right, let's see this. All right, let's see. Okay, who this?
That's MJ.
Who this?
That's Mike.
All right, he got the, okay. Does he know he can put the ball in the hoop? Oh, okay, all right, there goes the layup. All right.
So he's mimicking MJ?
All right, I mean,
he look like him, though.
He do kind of, he do look like 84 MJ, you know what I mean? Super skinny.
This is what this new age shit does.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a wild mimicry right there. A little jump shot.
It allows you to just be free. Like you could be whoever you want to be, whatever you want to be. If I just want to focus in and lock in and just mimic Michael Jordan moves,
right,
and try to go be identical to what he did, I could just sit there online and for hours and hours and hours and meticulously study MJ move just to go do some shit like that.
But here's the thing, though.
No, man.
I gotta see him. I gotta see him play against other people.
All of that for what, though?
If you can't do that in a real game,
all of that for what, though? I'm saying you just wasted all of that time to do what?
For the clicks, for the likes.
What are you receiving for the likes?
Excuse me. Can I just say something real quick? There's a moment we all were talking. I realized I don't deserve to be on this couch with a fucking NBA Hall of Famer because that shit was fucking amazing. I'm looking at the dude, he flipping it and doing shit, he making shots. You talking about he don't want to put it in the hole. You like, he mimicking Mike. I'm like, fuck yeah. Who else can mimic Mike?
No, it ain't about mimicking Mike. I'm talking about the time. I admire the time that you put in. Right. So you could have been putting that time into doing something else.
I hope that are these all basketball tips? I have nothing to add.
I'm not taking nothing away.
If y'all cats are shooting this guy down, was he not getting it?
I ain't shooting him down.
Y'all clearly just shot him down. Y'all do not fuck with this cat. And I'm looking at it like, oh shit. It was so crazy because in my mind, I'm like, oh, because I thought it was going to be something whack. And I'm like, oh, my man is killing it. Kaz immediately said, he ain't going to put it in the hole.
Nah, because it was just
Melo. He just mimicking Mike. I'm going, what are we talking about?
It's cool. I don't like this. You wasted a lot of time, bro.
All right. You know what? I'm out of my league. That'd be like y'all coming on my set telling me if it's a good producer or not. I'm not going to argue with y'all. I thought the shit was lit.
All right, so I got to ask you.
I thought the shit was fly.
It was fly. Because I like watching MJ.
To get it that on point, that was a lot of time spent.
That's crazy. Because he got the right angle too, you know what I'm saying? Like the cinematography from the...
We do realize the average cat cannot do that.
No, hell yeah. I mean, listen. Okay. Right. Athletically impressive.
So my point is how much time he put into do that.
He did, but that's his thing.
Finished product.
Yes. But that's what he does. Like, I mean, then he went and I don't know, checked out at the CVS or whatever he does. But I'm saying, like, in the moment, this was his time.
He accomplished what he was set out to accomplish.
I'm just saying, but now fucking Carmelo Anthony said you ain't shit. So now this cat, whatever he's planning to do with his life is over. So I just want to say something to you, brother. It's okay, all right? You know what? Audition for me because I know your dream just got killed right here. So try acting, brother. I will give you a shot, all right? Come put in the same amount of time. Send me your audition tape, all right?
You come do that shit on his set. Come do that shit on a date.
Shave his head, bro.
Come do that shit on a date over here.
So it goes without saying, fuck with it or fuck out of here. LA Fitness, Michael Jordan. You fucking with it?
I'm fucking with it.
Definitely fucking with it.
You know.
Melo's getting it the fuck out of here.
I'm fucking with the concept. But fuck out of here, man.
Somebody check on my guy. He was like, oh, I'm killing this. Like, he just knew he probably got a bunch of licenses.
I'm feeling such a hater, bro.
Y'all get this kid.
I can't do it right now.
Y'all not haters. Y'all are experts. Y'all are experts, sir. If you say it, that's what it is.
I'm just here.
I can't do that shit. That shit is tough.
All right, man. I know this is Marty. You know what I'm saying? He said we haven't had a glizzy on fuck with or fuck out of here in a minute.
He's bored.
But this spot in St. Petersburg, Florida is peddling a different type of dog. I already know it's about to be wild, egregious.
What's the type of shit I'm talking about?
Okay. Are they sharing it? Is that the picture?
Bro, what's happening here?
Come on, man.
Oh, it's an ice cream glizzy. Oh, see, that's all right.
This is Florida, man.
You know what? even when it's
this in Florida.
Yeah, but
I know you FAMU and shit. I'm just saying
that's not shit on the state.
No, I love Florida. What? This is St. Petersburg.
Well, I don't even
first
like
of
what
all,
that's insinuating.
I feel like it's irrelevant where it is. Let's not focus on where this is. Let's focus on the why. Like why?
Yeah.
What is the?
That's the same way I felt
any world.
about that Jordan video.
There was talent in the Jordan video. Just somebody put a hot dog and
Wrestle soft serve on it.
I don't even know what's around it. I know what they're mimicking. I know what they're trying to imply. And I'm uncomfortable. So listen.
So is that like honestly, like, is that like a St. Petersburg thing?
First of all, brother, don't do that. Okay? Don't. I'm from St. Pete. All right. So I don't know. Let's just get that out the way before. So nobody in the comments has to make that clear. All right. And I feel like whoever put this on was this the producer? Did somebody did that? Yeah. So this is Listen, weird things happen all around the world. I feel like somebody in Budapest right now is doing some stupid shit. So let's not go to the dumbest shit in the city where I'm from.
Shout out to St. Petersburg, man.
That is egregious. And I didn't even like what it's insinuating.
One time for the bird.
So this is going to be the toughest fuck with it or fuck out of here I probably have ever asked. Are you fucking with the Aloha whip dog just because it's from St. Pete?
You know you gotta get that the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. You get that the fuck out of here.
You gotta be careful, right?
Let me tell you something. I'll go to St. Pete and say that. Like, that ain't what we doing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it was. Sorry, we got to get that the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a collective.
I'm going to go around the rock before I'm getting that fucking.
You'll enjoy it. I'm telling you. Watch they got an IG page. It's lit. I promise you.
All right.
Go watch this shit.
Listen.
Turns to a club and everything. I ain't been there though. Yo, so the weather is finally starting to break out here in New York City. So the cookouts are coming soon. We got to check out this wild spread from Josh and Mama on TikTok. What am I looking at?
Hey y'all, happy 4th of July.
What we having, Mama?
I already don't like it.
She from Tennessee.
That's too watery.
Oh, come on, man.
The Vienna sausage?
Usually you do like a barbecue or something.
Yeah, that's different. What is that, chicken?
She said, yeah, that's different.
Wow.
Did they just boil everything in water?
And it got Milo.
Absolutely.
Oh, you left this in case they want to add some more?
I ain't mad at the beans and the, you know what I mean?
I mean, look, yeah.
First of all, you mad at everything on that spread. We're not about to do that. We're not about to shut down St. Pete and give this any love. Like we not about to do my hometown and then you acknowledge anything on that table, man. We're not doing that.
You just acknowledge that have no representation of St. Peter's.
Is that chicken?
This is crazy.
Yo, what's awful is that the other dude in the background, he knew. What did he say? He said, that my guy, look at him. That guy, right? Even he know. Look how he looking at it. He like, man, I ain't eating this shit. Look,
So this is
okay. Yeah, that's
the corn on the cob. The only thing that looks solid, and even that corn on the cob ain't right
Bruh,
either.
it ain't no buttons, no seat. What we doing?
Just fix that.
It don't look cooked all the way. Like, and then what's happening in there? And then it looks somebody ate half of it.
That's
Look at
Vienna
it.
sausage and the pork and beans.
Come on, dog.
That's probably the safest thing in there.
What
You
is
can't mess
that? What is that?
That looks like pudding. That's pudding. That's potato salad?
Let me ask you this way, Kaz Melo, you got to eat one thing on that table. You got to eat it, like the whole thing. Which one is it?
Corn.
Yeah, that's the safest.
Yeah, that's the corn.
That's the safest.
It's gonna have to be the corn.
You ain't gonna like it, but you'll survive. The rest of that, you ain't coming out. You ain't gonna be right. Yeah, this will be your last episode. I'm telling you now. You eat that plate of Vienna sausages and beans, it's a wrap.
You're down for the count,
The
yo.
next show will be in memory of.
So fuck with it or fuck out of here. This is the worst
Get that the fuck out of
cookout
here.
of all time.
Oh
I'm
my
getting that.
gosh.
The fuck out of here.
That's terrible, man.
Oh my God. I already knew it was trouble.
She could not control the stove. No more than grill.
That was sausages.
That's awful because that was her best dish.
She was proud of it.
No. She put that online.
He said, what the fuck?
Listen. And even old dude in there was like, oh, Myrtle, you tried it this time, Myrtle. Old dude was like, baby, you know I love you, Myrtle, but
Myrtle.
They said,
Oh my God, bro. Oh man. Golly.
man.
Y'all ain't right.
Y'all,
The opinions expressed are not those of Will Packer.
They're explicitly your opinions.
Please continue to go see my movies. I'm going to lose half my... There go more crossover audience right there.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I shouldn't have did this. Damn it.
You about to go from that to Tuscany. Show us shit in Tuscany. You know what I mean? The fresh veggies.
Listen, that's one of my girl trip fans right there. She a girl trip day one. She loved Tiffany Haddish. I'm over here talking about that plate of macaroni. Was it macaroni? Was it potato salad?
Oh, that one.
That was white.
No,
Why was it milky like
no,
that?
That was yogurt.
That's
That looks like
clam
yogurt.
chowder.
Oh, we don't even know.
That's chowder shit.
We don't even know if it's organic,
Okay.
fellas. We don't know if it's
I'll
edible.
take the corn
Yeah.
and the beanie weenies.
You know, she got a nice hat. I'm gonna do that.
That was a
I'm gonna
nice
just.
hat. She's
That's a good hat, Myrtle. That's a good.
Okay.
Potato
I thought it was
salad.
rice.
Weenies,
Beans and weenies.
lemon peppered wings.
Now that's different. Usually,
You heard it. You heard it. Now that's different. You heard that? Let me tell you something. Jen ain't eating shit on that table. Listen.
It's still clunky.
Jen say, now that's different. He ain't eating shit. Hey, but Kat, did you hear Melo try to give it to the Milo, to the lemonade and icy? Melo tried to give props to the one thing she didn't make on the table. You're not slick, my boy. I saw that. I peeped that. That's the one thing she pre-made.
We gotta get him out, man. We gotta get Will out.
Yeah, I had a blast with y'all, man.
I had so much fun.
This
Well,
is
man,
awesome,
honestly,
dog.
man,
I appreciate
thank you.
y'all having me, for real.
Thank you for
You
pulling
already
up,
know it's
bro.
love, family.
Man, it's- it's. I'm trying to be serious, man. This shit is no, honestly, bro. It's as somebody who kind of been there at the beginning, somebody who watched you
absolutely
kind of grow and expand and also kind of grab our community, and continue to lead the community, right? And doing it in your way and not wavering and then standing on what you stand on and standing on your vision. Like I take my hat off to you for that. Also for just your impact in the culture, your impact in filmmaking, your impact in directing and producing and, you know, setting the stage for a lot of young and upcoming artists as well too. And to be able to get a group of an ensemble cast of the cast that you've been able to get over these years is special. Not a lot of people could do that. Not a lot of people trust in people to be able to do that. So I just want to say thank you. I'm a fan. You know that. Your brother.
My brother.
We're all fans. And finally you came and set the record straight. You know what I mean? Set the story straight.
I
we appreciate
that.
you, brother.
Tell you something, I'm always forgiving about that night you tried to fuck up my career. I appreciate you, boy. I appreciate y'all having me, family.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, yo. You know what this is, man. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, The Wave Original, presented by FanDuel. You want to show love, subscribe to our YouTube page, the podcast channels, leave a like, a rating, a review. All of it's good. You know what it is. For the wonderful Will Packer, the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, my name is Kaz, and we'll catch y'all next time in the Hug, people. Peace.
Peace.